Well, good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just getting set up here a little bit. Getting my chat set up. To get rid of the emojis, little pesky little emojis. That's done. I think we got the emojis gone. Go back to live chat. Okay. Anyway, it is Tuesday morning. It's kind of a sunny kind of day right now. We're keeping busy. Atlantic Adventures, good morning. Good morning. Just had a friend of mine pull up in the driveway. We'll see what he's up to. Looks like he's probably bringing some punchkis. Today is Fat Tuesday. The which Punchki Day is big up here. It's a Polish German thing where on the last day before Lent starts tomorrow, Tuesday, um, what they used to do in the old country is they used to bake and cook all the stuff that's probably not according to their desires, and bake it all up and get rid of it on Fat Tuesday. So, how's everybody doing today? Atlantic Adventures, good morning. Good morning, Jonathan Jackson. Good morning. It's Fat Tuesday here. I guess I fit into that category, but big tradition here is punchkis.
I give her something.
She can have a treat. The yeah, the audio, you guys can hear me all right, can't you, Jonathan? Okay, because yeah, I muted myself for a minute while my friend came in. And so we should be back. Everybody should be able to hear me. Liable to be a bit of a slow morning. I'm thinking anyway. Let me go over here and see. The today is one of the last big days down at Mardi Gras. They should have parades lined up throughout the day.
Hey, Paul, run. Laura's coming.
Oh, hey, David, how you doing?
I'm all right. A lot better than I was last night.
Yeah, you had a rough night. I'm sorry to hear that. Because no matter what, if you know what's happening, you can't be too excited about it. It's
No, you can't change it. It's going to happen.
yes.
Oh, I warned you. She was coming.
Hey, Laura,
Hello,
how are you doing?
I'm all right. David won't be later.
David, what?
David won't be later.
Why? What have I done?
I heard what you said.
Oh. Well, I can go live again, Paul.
What's that?
I can go live again.
Oh, you can. All right. Congratulations.
I actually did a test live and I just put, this is a test live. And Laura went, everyone on YouTube stinks. So I had to delete it.
Oh,
How to get me banned again. Insult everyone on YouTube. Where is everybody?
In the pub.
Oh, won't surprise me. Wait, they're all in the pub. See you later. Go and join them.
well, today is Fat Tuesday over here. Do you guys celebrate that over there in England?
Fat Tuesday, is that pancake day?
Yeah. Well, what they do here
Shrove Tuesday.
is the kind of a Polish German thing is called punchkis. They make punchkis, which is a like a round donut, and they stuff it and
Oh no,
decorate them up.
this is pancake day over here. Shrove Tuesday is where we make pancakes.
Okay. Okay.
And we've got
Yeah.
American ones.
Hurry up and make my pancakes.
So David's making pancakes today.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Because I'm good at flipping pancakes.
You're a pancake flipper.
Are
Okay.
you making them thin though, or are you making them thick like the American pancakes?
They're American pancakes. They're supposed to be thick.
Good.
Yeah, our pancakes usually are, about this thick.
Yeah.
But I know some people make them real thin. Almost thin, like you could wrap something.
Yeah, that's how the UK make them. So
Jonathan
when I
said
make some others later.
I might allow TJ off for his comment.
Why? What did TJ do?
Oh, TJ killed me off earlier.
Why? What did he do?
Something. Oh, I think he said on Johnny's that I'll be a spirit at the Florida drone meetup or something like
Oh, right. Probably what he meant to say was you'll be there in spirit, but not as a spirit.
that. Yeah, but that's not what he said.
Morning, Mr. Skyfly.
Skyfly, yeah, TJ has a way of getting himself in a jam all the time.
Just a little.
And I'm still amazed at his kind of flippant conversation about his wife, you know. It's like,
Yeah.
I don't quite understand that. But then there's probably things going on that we don't know.
Well, this is it. There's things going on we don't know. There are people putting stuff in his head that shouldn't be.
Right.
And at the end of the day, it's not really. This is why I shut it down on my channel the other day. I asked people not to talk about it.
Right.
Just
Let it be.
he needs to keep it off YouTube and just let it go. Let them get on with it and sort it out because,
Yeah, but
ooh, pass one
those are
over.
Ponskis.
Yeah.
Every grocery store in the world makes punchkis
Well,
up here,
let your neighbor know I'm still waiting for mine.
and here's what they look like. Okay.
They just look like donuts.
Yeah.
When you bringing me some? Come on.
Put more chicken in your freezer.
Okay.
Cause that found it for $5.99 for a tank.
All right.
I just left your truck in my driveway.
Not a problem.
You can.
Yep. Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
that's a tenant you want. Bringing your desserts like that.
Yes, exactly.
Yum, yum.
Jonathan says, "Gotta love them," huh?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what these I think are jelly filled.
Jam.
Oh
The
no,
jam
these are
almonds.
cream cheese.
Cream cheese. Ugh. Jam.
Oh, I'd eat them.
Custard.
Let me see. You break it open and see. Yeah, they got a filling. See a custard type of filling.
Mm.
They just look like our normal jam donuts.
I don't think they are a donut. Because the way you split that open.
Well, you already got some. Oh, shit.
Everyone's bringing them in. I like how people are just turning up and putting them on Paul's table. Oh, sugared ones.
They're usually always frosted and glazed. They do have them powdered. But yeah, it's in honor of Fat Tuesday. Up here, they sell punchkis, which is like I think that's Polish punchki.
You see, over here it is called Throw Tuesday or Pancake Tuesday. But thanks to a known lemon juice brand, they actually also call it Jif Lemon Day.
Jif Lemon Day over in England, huh?
Yeah. And tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, when you're supposed to give up
Give up
things
all
what you
the
paid.
sweets. Yep.
Yeah, 40 days and 40 nights.
Yeah.
It's got to be something that you really, really love and really like. You're supposed to give up for 40 days and 40 nights.
Well, and it had a dual purpose because it allowed in the old days for them to cook up and get rid of all of the stuff in the house that they aren't supposed to eat for the next 40 days.
Yeah. So, because you're supposed to give up something you love and like for 40 days and night, yeah, and in the honor of Valentine's Day. Now, I'm sorry, Laura, I love you and I like you, but I'll see you in 40 days.
There you go, Laura. You just showing you how much he loves you.
Make your own cups of tea.
I do make my own cups of tea.
Well, you were making a lot more of them. Oh no, you want me to go to the shop?
This doesn't start till tomorrow, so can you guy me an extra couple of cans of Dr. Pepper, please?
No.
Well, that was a quick answer, David.
She will.
No, I won't.
Oh, Jonathan Jackson says it's windy where he is today. Well, you know that we've got quite a little storm heading up the East Coast. New York's supposed to get like 8 to 10 inches of snow and really heavy, wet snow.
Well, we've got rain today, rain tomorrow, cloudy Thursday, cloudy Friday, rain Saturday, rain Sunday, cloudy Monday.
Good morning, Lance. It's from the sound in the background. You're doing another hyper.
Yeah. Feel free to mute me if this is bothering you
No,
guys.
that's okay.
Yeah,
Hey, Lance.
I'm in front of the Tacoma Dome right now, and
Oh,
I'm doing a freeway shot. The freeway runs alongside the Tacoma Dome, and so I'm doing a hyperlapse of all the moving cars on the freeway. In fact, I'll show you if I can. Can you turn this around? I don't know. Here, can you see the Tacoma Dome there?
yep.
Oh, yeah.
And that's, in fact, my drone's right up there. You probably can't see that, but the freeway. And then there's a really cool American car museum right there. I don't know if you can see that or not.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. The lights on it. Yep.
Yeah, America's Car Museum. That's where my high school senior prom is going to be. So the kids are going to have their prom in that building. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm the broadcast guy. So I'm doing a commercial for the senior prom to put on the news. You know, I'm doing some B-roll, and the kids will come in and walk through the building and do all that stuff. So but that's not until like May, but we're getting it done early.
Right. I'm just going to go and make a cup of tea.
Okay, David.
Morning,
As you know,
David.
Laura's not making them anymore.
Laura's not making them anymore, no.
So how are you doing, Paul? Are you flying your Mini 3 more or your Air 2S?
No, I'm not flying anything right now. There's nothing. There's no ships. There's nothing going on.
Okay.
Just we're supposed to maybe get some snow this afternoon, and then we're definitely going to get some more snow. I think it's Thursday.
Okay. Yeah, we last year, you know, I really never paid attention to the ships in the little grain terminal until last year because I was shooting them a lot last year. And they came in February and March, and then they disappeared all year. So I wonder if that's just the season where they.
Well, sure, probably what is all of the grain that they were shipping and now it has to get another growth season, and then they'll fill up again the grain.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep track again this year and see if they disappear. I'm sure they will, but it's like no ships at all from like April to February.
Yeah.
None of, you know, like, whoa, that doesn't seem real productive to me.
Yeah, because you know, fall harvest, and they store it up, and
yeah. Yep.
dip it out.
So
I would imagine most of that grain's probably going to what, Southeast Asia.
I'm guessing, yes, yeah, because a lot of the tankers have got like, Pacific Rim names,
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
My Air 2S should be coming today. I've never had one before. and
Oh,
they
you'll
say
love
it's- Yeah, and I have the Mavic 3, but I
Yeah.
got the Air 2S to get the Sphere, and just because and of course I hear such good things about the camera and the flight, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, I think my experience has been is that I just love my Air 2S. I've had all kinds of minis, I've had Inspires, I've had everything, but
Yeah.
the Air 2S really has turned out to really be my go-to drone. And when
Yeah.
I lost that in the ice, and it was very nice of Jonathan to send me
A Mini 3.
a Mini 3 Pro. But it just, when I had the Mini 3 Pro before, it flew just like a DJI, but it didn't hit my hot button as far as responsiveness, because it had a hard time with wind. And down on the water, as you know, you can get some real wind down there.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's still a beautiful aircraft. I have it over there. I bought one of those. It's surrounded, and it holds all the props, because as the Mini 3 Pro, the props freely spin around, and so when you're moving it around and everything, the props are going this. So I bought a cover for it, which really is nice, because then you can just grab it.
And have you ever had the Mavic 3?
Yes. Yep.
And you
Mavic- Mavic 3 is
See you, Paul.
okay. Thanks, Jim.
Yep.
The
which one did you like better, the Air 2S or the Mavic 3?
The Air 2S.
Really?
The Mavic 3 is a wonderful aircraft, but
Yeah.
the thing of it is at my age too, I don't know whether you don't get into that because you're teaching and showing all different things. I get set in my ways,
Okay.
and it's a comfort thing. I 100% know what the Air 2 is capable of, how the Air 2 goes, how it flies, because when you're flying around moving objects, you don't want to have to be second guessing that much.
Exactly.
So it really is the Air 2S.
Okay. And does it have the quick, what do you call those? Quick shots and
Oh yeah.
hyperlapse and
Yeah, it does all the things that you're used to.
okay.
But it
Hey, Mark.
just is what it is. Hey, David's back.
And what controller do you use?
I use that smart controller, the screen, and I've got the old one. It's got the bigger screen, and it's black. And I've got it's not the newest version. The antennas fold underneath and they flip up together like this.
Okay. And have you ever tried pairing it with your RC controller that you just got?
Oh yeah, it does. In fact, I have an RC controller, an extra one over there that yeah, I have paired with it.
Okay. And which controller do you like better, the smart controller or the RC controller for the Air 2S?
The smart controller.
Okay. I'm getting
simply because it just feels better in my hands. You know how small and not that small, but smaller, but more lightweight the other one is?
Yeah.
With my big sausage fingers and hands, I'm more
Just more control with it,
Yeah, more control, more comfort.
more dexterity.
I'm a thumber. I'm not a pincher.
Yeah, I'm a thumber as well.
And
And the guy I took my 107, so my part 107, I took a class, and the guy that was teaching it really tried to change me to do a pincher. He says, "You need to be a pincher," and I'm like, "Okay." So I tried, and it's like just not me.
no, it's not me either, because my big fingers and trying to pinch and hold the control, and it
Yeah. So my Air 2S is coming with the N controller. So
Hyperlapse is ready to complete.
I asked the guy, I said, "Did you unbind it? Because I want to pair it with my RC controller. I don't want to use the N I don't want to use my phone."
yeah, because I've got extra one of those controllers around here too. It's like all I think you do is you just got to bind your controller to it. I don't think you have to unbind the other one,
Okay.
because what it does, well, at least it does on mine. It comes up and it gives you a selection. You pan through the pictures. You pick the picture of the one that you wanted to, and you do
Yep.
the press and hold, and good to go.
Press and hold the battery on the Air 2S.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. Well, my hyperlapse appears to be done, so I'm gonna put. Actually, it's 24%. I'm gonna fly in front of the car museum, so I'm gonna put you down, and I'll be back probably in the car in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
So, how are you feeling, David?
A lot better than yesterday.
You're looking great. The best you've ever looked.
Cool.
You need to put a tie on, though.
Yeah. Nah.
Are those
can't-
chest
I can't-
hairs?
I can't rival Drake, can I?
There's Laura's emoji. Look at there.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna put you down. I'll be back.
Okay. Laura, how'd you put, that's a good emoji. That looks like you too, Laura.
No, don't. It's got brown hair. I've got blonde.
You look good with dark hair as a brunette.
No, I don't.
You don't like being a brunette?
Nope.
Because see, a brunette accentuates your eyes and your eyebrows and your lips. If you want that blown out blonde look, then you're taken away from your facial features. Maybe, I don't know, it's whatever you're more comfortable with, but
I'll stick with my blonde for now.
David got his own tea.
Yep.
Because you're starting Shrove Tuesday early, is that?
No, we normally have pancakes after tea, Laura. That's your
Exactly.
evening meal, not
For dinner.
no. You have them after tea.
Dinner.
See, Laura's from the south where they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Where I'm from the north where we have breakfast, dinner, tea. Now, who's more correct? Is it the north who follow the king who has afternoon tea in the evenings? Or is it Laura that can't talk English?
You're leaving Laura speechless.
May not hear from him again.
Your audio is really low, Laura.
Right.
Stupid Zoom turning it down.
There you go.
Yeah, you may not hear from David again.
Oh, that sounds like a threat, David.
Yeah. Frets.
Yeah, Jonathan likes your avatar too.
Yeah, but the hair color's not right. She should be blonde. That was me talking, Jonathan. Ooh, very swish.
This is the one of the last big days down there at the
At the Mardi Gras.
yes.
This is where Captain Joe will be, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was going down there.
Should put in the chat. Hi, Joe. And away they go. See, we have a little parade like this.
Well, this goes on for about this parade. There's several different parades within the parade, and
Yeah.
it'll go on for 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, well, we have these like parades and stuff 1 day a year. Wickford is always in September. I think
Oh,
Basildon's in August.
I've got to look up actually because I want to go and film that this
Yeah.
year.
However, Preston's parade is a bit like the Notting Hill Carnival. All the big fancy Caribbean suits and flares and feathers and look at this with all the trilbies. All the rubbish just getting thrown back.
Oh yeah, they're throwing out stuff all the time. At nighttime, it takes for hours for them to clean the streets up.
Yeah, but I'm on about the people in the crowd just throwing the rubbish over the fence.
Oh yeah.
I finished with that. Whoosh.
Is that better?
There you go.
No, it's not white enough.
Can you? I personally liked you better as a brunette, but whatever. To each their own.
That's me going out buying her some more dye later.
Why?
Because I told you look better as a brunette, but no.
I'm not dyeing my hair back brown.
You got to try it.
She
No.
already was brown.
I was naturally brown.
Well, the thing of it is, Laura, God made you what you are.
Well, he could have kept me my hair color when I was a baby, which was blonde.
Oh, you were a blonde baby. Okay.
Yep.
That explains quite a few things.
Don't make me come in there and punch you.
Okay, successful landing. No crashes. I'm good.
All right. So now what do you head back to the school?
Yeah. So I live in King County, which is just north of Tacoma.
Yeah,
And then I
across the bay, right?
Exact. Yep. Yeah. You saw where I live. Yep. Across
Yeah.
the bay. And then I drive into work, and usually I stop
somewhere in the morning if it's nice, and I'll fly somewhere and get either, depending on the season, get night shots or get early sunrise shots, and just have some fun. I don't know if you know Angel Planos. He's up here. You guys know Angel?
No, I don't.
He works down here on Thursdays, so we try to meet up on Thursdays and fly in the morning,
Oh, okay.
depending on the weather. And last week, it's not his wife yet, but his wife to be was sick, so he couldn't come down because she usually watches the kids before school, and she wasn't able to just because she wasn't feeling well. So we didn't meet up last week, but anyway, I think he's going to South Florida meet up, so he'll meet some folks down there. And he's usually on Drone Therapy. I don't know if you watch that.
Oh, yeah.
On
Yeah.
Tuesday nights. He's usually on there. He's the bald-headed young guy. He's probably, I'm guessing, 40 maybe.
Okay.
But and then I'll meet up with a couple other guys that I know up here sometimes, and but so I'll go into school. I'll edit my video while I'm waiting for school to start, because I don't have a class until 8:30. So I have a couple hours to kind of get ready for my day.
Yeah.
And I'll do
Yeah,
that.
'cause you're 3 hours different, so it's like 6:37 there, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Happy Mardi Gras.
Hey, there's Captain Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
You didn't go, Joe.
Nah, I didn't go.
I understand.
Yep, it's overcast. It's not misty. It's just overcast. The sun's going to come out in about an hour over there. And the streets are packed. I'm thinking about going up to Covington. The parade starts up there around 11. And that's where my son's going to be in the parade. And he's going to be the first police car in the second parade. And my brother called me a minute ago, and that's where they're going. So I got to find out if my daughter's going there or Metairie. If they ought to go to Covington, because it's still a little family thing. It's not a big thing, but it's more family oriented.
But it's a nice parade, but it's small.
Yeah. It's all together. It's going to be about maybe 30 floats between the two parades, maybe 35. Whereas today in New Orleans, Zulu, Rex, and all of that, you're looking at between the 40 and 40 floats. In the trucks, you got about 300 trucks and about 80 floats.
And how many bands?
In between every float is a band. You got about 100 bands.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a big parade today. Big stuff. They just showed the Marine Corps band from New Orleans out in front of Zulu leading. Yeah, it's a pretty big deal. But this will be the second year in 24 years that I've missed. Yeah, I've only missed one other year in the last 24 years. And that was when I had my knee blown out because I was in the middle of a lawsuit and I wasn't about to go stand out there. I waited till the following year when I had a new knee. But shoot, everybody that knows me and knows how many years I've been out there probably think I died or something. They haven't seen me this year. They've got families that go out to the same area at Napoleon St. Charles every year. And they see me every year and I got to get hugs from all of them. And it's like, you go and see, how you been all year? What's going on, you know?
Lance just got done doing a hyperlapse.
That's fun. I like hyperlapse.
I did a course lock, hyperlapse, 13 seconds. Took about 15 minutes, and
Right.
now I'm going to go edit it. and I was pointed toward I-5 and the Tacoma Dome, and flew over the LeMay Car Museum.
Okay, that sounds nice.
And my head was on a swivel the entire time because it's kind of a homeless encampment area as well. So I have to kind of keep my guard up.
That'd be kind of hard. That'd be kind of hard to fly because you got two fingers on the, well, it's a cross lock hyperlapse, so you don't have to fool with anything, but you can at least keep one hand on your gun.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Yeah. They were talking on Drone Nation last night. Al, that flies a lot down in Miami area. He said he had one incident about a year ago. He said he was flying and this guy came out of nowhere and he said he was big, a lot bigger than him. And the guy started yelling at him, screaming at him, saying, "You fly the drone by me and take pictures of me, I'm gonna knock it down." And he was coming over, he was walking towards Al. He said Al looked over at him and put his hand down on his hip on his gun. The guy looked at his hand, turned around, walked away.
Good for him.
Yeah. Hey, you never know I have mine on, but when you know I have mine on, you're in trouble.
I had a guy approach me about 6 months ago, and he waited for me to land, and he got out of his car, and he walked over and he put his foot right underneath my drone like he was going to drop kick it.
Yeah.
And as soon as he did that, I started walking toward him, and I was a little bigger than that dude, and he was like, "Oh, maybe I better back away," but he still yelled at me, still kind of screaming at me. It's like, dude. Said, "You were filming me pissing," and I said, "Well, I thought, well, it's illegal to piss in public for one, and no, I wasn't I wasn't filming you, because I could care less."
You tell them, "No, I didn't want to break my camera."
Yeah,
Wait.
exactly.
Can we just
I
go
would have
back a
to
minute?
use a big zoom.
Go ahead, David.
It's illegal in America to kiss in public.
No, piss.
Oh, piss.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you said kiss. I was like, I was thinking to myself, you know what? You can't kiss in public, but you can carry a gun.
yeah.
Evidently, the guy was taking a whiz, and he thought that he was filming them.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
That is fun. It's like the song. There ain't nowhere to pee on Mardi Gras Day.
Yeah, I didn't see a lot of porta johns around the area.
Oh, they're all over the place.
Oh, are they?
But they got a group, Benny Grunch and the Bunch. He sings a lot of stuff about Louisiana. A lot of real good songs. And one of his songs is "There Ain't No Place to Pee on Mardi Gras Day." Yeah, they got now for the last, as long as I can remember now, all the major parade routes, they put porta johns in all the intersections. Because it gets pretty intense out there when you can't go to the bathroom. You know, it's like Zulu hasn't even rolled yet. God darn it, what time is it? They're supposed to be rolling. Well, I'm glad I didn't go this year. This has been a long year. Because Zulu usually they're right there by the Superdome right now. All their floats are all around the Superdome. And they have to go up Claiborne all the way to Jackson Avenue and then down Jackson Avenue to hit St. Charles. So they're probably still an hour and a half, 2 hours away from even hitting St. Charles.
Wow.
Means that because usually the first Zulu float hits Gallia Hall about 9:30. They're looking at about 10:30.
There it is there,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna get you let me find you the link for Gallia Hall, the one you want to watch. Let me see what time they're gonna go on. Yeah, that one you can watch that one right now because they're not the first parade shouldn't even be. Let's see, they should be pretty close. They should be around where that overpass is in the back.
Well, we already had one parade come by here.
Oh, no, that was what you call it. That was probably one of the marching groups. That was probably Pete Fountain. Yeah, Pete Fountain marches through, then the Baby Dolls march through, Then you got a group called the Skeleton Crew. They'll march through. And it's like a bunch of marching groups, then Zulu, Rex, and then the truck parade. And wait, Zulu, then the Jefferson City Buzzers, the Corner Club, another couple of marching groups, and then there's another one in there. I can't remember what it is. And then you got Mayo Cayo. It goes through. It's a Spanish type of Caribbean type of group. They come through. Oh, those women and that. God, don't it? Because they all wear like they do down in the Latin countries. And most of them look pretty nice. Yeah, there's you see that truck turning the thing?
Yeah.
That truck is actually full of food. That's for the police. They got food and water for the police and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, they hand out stuff to the police.
Oh yeah, it's a PD.
Yeah, he might stop right
Orleans
here and they'll
PD.
hand out stuff.
So it's like a support truck then.
Yeah, you see, he's gonna stop and he'll hand out stuff to them. They'll get water and sandwiches and everything. That done.
Bless you.
Yeah, I saw it come. I couldn't get to the mic fast enough, the mute fast enough.
Well, look at there. What would that be?
Oh, that's a family. That's just a family. They brought a little table and all their food and their
They're
little
set up,
things,
huh?
rings. Yeah, they do that all the time. Let me go see what the dogs want.
Don't know what that is.
Looks like she's dressed up as the Queen and the Lords
Yeah.
from England. Maybe she didn't get the memo that the Queen had died. She's now a king. Laura, why are you leaning?
Because I'm looking down at my phone. Is that all right with you?
Well, it's kind of a sexy look there, Laura.
Oh, look, the avatar's gone.
There, you guys see this?
What the hell is this?
He's got an electronic snake he put up under it. She doesn't know it's there.
That's just pure evil. What the?
Crazy stuff.
Oh, bye. Oh, everyone loves a fat Spider-Man.
That's just pure evil.
Not sure the people inside that. Well, that'll teach you.
Crazy stuff.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, bye.
Oops.
There's the snake going up her.
That's just pure evil. And I can't imagine what the hell he's trying to do. Apart from give himself a couple of acres.
Crazy. Crazy things people do.
Yeah, and all the fame they get for it is 3 seconds in a funny video.
Yep.
Yeah, I stuck the link in the chat of the local Fox 8 News. That stream later on will be at Gallia Hall. And that's where I usually go. And they'll show everything at Gallia Hall, all the parades right there where they toast the kings and everything else. Yeah, they're live now and they're doing the regular show. But that goes on for that'll go on that stream until about 1 o'clock today.
Ah, okay.
That's the one that my sister will go in Vegas. She'll get on it and look for me and text me and say, "I see you." She'll text me this year and say, "Where you at? You all right?"
TJ giggles.
DJ, is he giggling?
I think he's giggling all the way.
He's always giggling.
Oh.
The yeah, there's not much going on anywhere in the universe here.
And while the rest of the world is working, we're having a party. I used to do a video every year of Mardi Gras. Of all the pictures, I put about 200 pictures on and sell them on eBay. And I used to say, while the rest of the world is working, we're having our party here in New Orleans.
So is this a public holiday in New Orleans?
Yes, sir.
But it
everything's
goes for
shut down.
How many days, Joe?
Like all together, it's over 3 weeks. But Mardi Gras Day is today, and
Today is
about-
official Mardi Gras Day. Okay.
yeah, about 80% of the essential businesses are shut down today. You have like grocery stores are open. Some of them are open.
Banks are open, right?
No, banks are shut down. All the banks are shut down. And all the things that open up, but any place that can sell alcohol is open. Let's put it that way.
Alcohol,
They're
food,
selling-
probably.
Yeah, alcohol.
I'd
and
imagine
food
why
are
the
open.
alcohol will be open.
Oh yeah.
They'll make a roaring trade today.
But yeah, they're making big money. They in the French Quarter, just in the French Quarter, the vendors down there, the different bars say that they do 5 times the volume a day the last few days of Mardi Gras. And on Mardi Gras Day, they do about 6 to 8 times.
Well, I would imagine that the distributors are distributing alcohol and beer.
Yeah,
Every day.
like Friday, I think it was Friday morning, the French Quarter was lined with beer trucks, with people with beer trucks dropping off cases and cases and cases and cases of beer. What do you want? What do you want? You hungry? Want me to go look? Let me go see what they want me to see.
Okay.
Food bowl's empty.
It's funny how they know when they need to get your attention for something, they just will not stop until you come and see or go or do or whatever.
Exactly.
Our animals are so smart.
You may think you own an animal.
Yep. But they just allow you to exist.
They allow you to think that.
They allow you to exist in their world.
Exactly.
Oh, there you go. There's this hyperlapse.
That's where I was this morning. And I'm in this parking lot right under as I fly over. There's the Tacoma Dome, but I'm right where it stops is where it's flying right over me.
Very nice.
Nice and dry.
Laura, why can't you do content like that?
Would be helpful if I could fly my drone, wouldn't it?
Well, I'd say you could fly it today, but it started raining.
Well, Laura, what you have a comfort level with flying in any kind of wind? Is that?
No, I won't fly in certain winds.
It's extremely wet out there.
You can't buy drone umbrellas yet.
Lance, Laura is flying a Mini 1,
No, I'm not. I'm flying a Mini 2.
Mini 2.
Is that the same drone as Paul?
No, he's the Air 2.
I've got
The
the Air
Mini
2.
2.
Yes.
Ah,
I love that drone. That was an awesome drone.
I've not flown it yet since I've got it.
you've flown it around the kitchen.
But Lance, it'll handle some winds. You know, you shouldn't go out just because it's a little bit breezy.
It's not the breeze, it's the rain. It's literally pelting down.
Oh. So it's not just misty.
No.
That's a nice shot of the car museum.
But the problem we've got at the moment is the Met Office don't seem to be up to date with their forecasts.
No, because every time I check, it says it's going to be fine.
And then suddenly, woof.
How do I stop sharing here?
Should be down the bottom or at the top.
I closed it and it disappeared. Don't know where it lives now. There we go. Did somebody stop sharing for me?
Yep.
Thank you.
It's done. And they wanted to tell me that they used the paper and it was time to change the paper. That's what they were telling me.
Hey Joe, looks like you're getting bored. You're getting bored with your 3D printer. It's not running.
I know.
You know, I did stuff yesterday. I did that pan flute. I did this
Nice.
rose teddy bear.
Well, the pan flute, that's interesting. Did you see that, Lance?
No, show that to me.
Fine, I got to find where I put it.
That pan flute got him in trouble last night.
And it works. It plays.
Yeah, you might want to blow it a bit
A little
harder.
bit. That one's dead. This one's dead though.
Get out of town. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, I printed it like that. That's how I printed.
Nobody screenshotted that last night, David.
I'm
Yes, you
glad.
did. Joe, it's been done. Trust me.
Yeah.
You ain't getting away with that.
Hey, what I'm waiting for you to do is to print a clarinet.
I was looking for one. I couldn't find one. They have a lot of clarinet parts, like the barrel. You could print a barrel. You can print. I was going to do it yesterday. I forgot. Clarinet reed. They've
You
got a
can do
reed
the
you can
reeds?
print. Yeah. And they said one of them was just a regular reed, and one of them they said super loud. So I want to try the super loud one to see what that one does. Because if I could print a reed, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. Looks like it's probably about an 8-minute print. Let me put it in a slice and see how long it takes. I never did put it in a slice. I thought about it last night after I went to bed. Which one is it? It's this one. Yeah. Yeah, this one, I mean, it's not a lot to it. So I'm wondering if it really works, you know?
Well, yeah, it'd be interesting to see if you did, you know, if it would kind of read that actually works.
So they got two. Let's see I want to see what this takes. Tino, you're not getting any more. You got all your stuff today. Leave it 9 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm worried about how thin it is because of the fact that because it's so thin, it could peel it off. No, what do you need? God darn it! You think you own this?
Doesn't
You think you're the
think
boss?
knows it.
He does, yeah, you're 100%
You're the
right.
boss.
He doesn't think he owns you, he owns you.
He
I
wants
asked him if
to,
he's the boss, and he got louder. Yeah, last piece, go away.
You're
Eat your dish.
what you are. You're a dead Daryl.
Yeah, they wanted a piece of my cereal. They like the shredded wheat.
Yeah.
I got the mini shredded wheats, and that's basically that treat they get now is a mini shredded wheat because it's better for them than the treats I've been buying. Now, right now on Channel 8, that link I had, they're showing Gallia Hall. That's where I would be. Yeah, it would have been nice. It would have been nice today out there. Gonna be in the 60s.
There's
That's a pretty good hyperlapse. I like that hyperlapse. Hyperlapse. I saw it from the kitchen. I did one the other day on the Chifunka River. I went out there and just flew around a little bit. And that's Lee Zurich and Meg Gatto. That's two of the local announcers. It's Fox 8 here,
They're dressed
You
up
see-
like
Kansas City.
yeah.
Kelsey.
Yeah,
and
but you see the background, that's a big Gallia Hall. It's a big center in New Orleans. And all the stands right there, that's all dignitaries that'll get up there and families from the different crews. And the mayor and all kind of people will be there today. Movie stars will be up in there. And that's where I usually am, right there in the street, out in the middle of the street shooting pictures there usually.
As I look out over the crowd at Gallia Hall, I think I'm probably an easy costume that you can kind of layer up on, prepare for this chilly weather.
Yeah, it's probably about 50 right now out there, but it's going to get into the 60s.
For Zulu, we've got 43 floats to look forward to. Zulu is always an amazing parade. Of course, we're gonna catch the coconuts, right, Travis?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Super Bowl winning coconut.
Yeah. You've already Super Bowl.
Yeah, the parades will start hitting there probably in about a half hour.
That's about a half hour out.
Yeah, about a half hour out for that one.
Fun, of course. But I brought a special one for my boyfriend Travis Kelsey here. Hold on. Best friend bracelet. I had another one for your brother, Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
Supposed to join us today, but he's not here. So
Yeah, I usually shoot Meg's picture about 3 times during the year. And one of them's usually Mardi Gras Day.
Feel better, Brucey.
no bracelet for you.
No bracelet for you.
And that guy right there, Lee Zurich, he is like he's an investigative reporter. He's got a couple Investigate TV in that. and he's like a freaking bulldog. If he could find something on you, he got you.
Really?
I mean, and he digs and digs and digs. He got the mayor of New Orleans using a apartment in a building in the French Quarter where she was staying in it, and her police escort was staying in it with her. And he got film of them going in and out, all kind of crap. And they wound up, the city took the apartment away, wouldn't let her use it anymore and everything else. And they took him off the detail. I mean, he said, no, it's not supposed to happen, you know?
Wow.
Yeah, they got right now at Gallia Hall, they got the baby dolls dancing. So it's hitting there now. It would have been full swing right now. I'd have been out in the middle of the street, right in the middle shooting them. So Zulu's right behind that. There shouldn't be that far. I thought I'd watch it and say, damn, I know better. I knew I shouldn't go today. But last night around midnight, I was laying there waiting to hear from my son because he was flying in. And he texted me and I'm laying there and I'm thinking, he said they're on the way home. I said, okay. And I'm laying there and I'm thinking, my chest hurts. And I was having a little discomfort. So I got up and took one of those 24-hour pills last night. I said, let me go ahead and try it. And I took it last night. In about 15 minutes, the pain went away. And I haven't had any since. So I may have to take that pill until they fix it.
Is this live?
Yeah, that's live right now. Yeah, the group in pink are called the Baby Dolls. They'll come out and they get in outfits and they dance and they do all their little things. Behind, you'll see that Zulu on the other frame.
Right here?
All of that is like the Zulu warriors. They all dressed up, and that's the Zulu parade coming up. And they'll come out there. They got the warriors and all the different dignitaries, and they're the ones that give out the coconuts and everything else. But you see the guys all out in the middle of the street taking pictures? I'd be one of them. I'd be one of them out there. Yeah, that's about 30 minutes out.
Incredible thick today on either side. Got people lined up 6, 7, 10 deep. Looking for coconut, enjoying their time with their family. Really just having a great day. Well, we've had a great day. And the thing about this Mardi Gras comes so early that you don't get the spring break from it, but still the hotel's more than 90% full. And actually, one of the whole Mardi Gras weekend has kind of a split personality in a way because a lot of people leave after Bacchus or even after Endymion because they have to get back to work in various parts of the country. And then I happened to be checking into a hotel several years ago, and a lot of people are checking in on Sunday night. So the crowd kind of changes. Hotel Krieger was very cool last night. Hotel Krieger. The whole week. We took a break this year, but there are reservations already for next year.
Oh yeah, next year is going to be huge for New Orleans in general. I mean, I think once we hit, funny enough, it's not going to stop. So right, we have a little bit of a break before festive season. Summer kind of popped up a little bit, but we had football season.
Halloween, Thanksgiving,
Halloween,
The gal in the green pants is having fun.
then we go into the holidays. Talking Bayou Classic and Thanksgiving, Christmas, Super Bowl, New Year.
I'm
Super Bowl. Back at Mardi Gras.
Oh, well, we do a whole segment on Sunday morning about not eating too much. I'm hoping that we might get a little Taylor concert today at Gallium. If you can do that, maybe a little night tip. All right, in the meantime, Google continues its role. And on Jack Star St. Charles Avenue itself, and let's check in with the
And, we are waiting our turn, but, we're in the lineup here, about 82% around the show. Like, we're ready. We are ready to go. Here on our float are ready to go. So that's what we're going to be looking at here.
Wouldn't it be funny if it set off now and she just flew to the back?
Wait to turn the corner to get the music going. But as soon as we turn that corner, the music is on. Everybody is dancing. They are lined up. And that's time. You don't want to get too close to the speaker. Get close to that speaker. You can't hear us.
What the hell are they dressed up as?
Really excited here for the ride. And looking forward to get going. What's your name? Cordell Valley Salt. So you've been back here dancing, ready to go. What are you looking most forward to this morning?
I live in Valley South. Ever since the I've always Mardi Gras. This is my favorite holiday. So coming back home, it's always fun.
And who are you looking for on the route? You got your special favorites, or is it just like, hey, whoever else allows it?
It's just seeing everybody have fun with Mardi Gras. That's what it's all about.
All right, well, we got to be with you here for the whole ride. We're looking forward to getting to see everybody on the route. Thank you so much for coming and saying hi to us. We are just in the lineup, waiting to go. We've been seeing everybody coming together out here over at the pub, and the front of the parade has already made it around there. So to tell you, there's plenty more to come. If you are, thinking, okay, I got to get out the door, I'm going to miss it. Yes. Got to get out the door. You're going to miss it, but there's plenty out here. So get to the spot if you're not there yet. I'm going to have much more for you all through the day, showing you those crowds up here in the top of them. This is a big stuff float throughout Mardi Gras 2024. Back to you guys.
Hey, talking
Hi,
about
Laura.
Laura's drone, didn't she get one stolen out of her storage unit about a year ago? Was it her?
Oh, look at Lucky.
She turned 1 year old today.
Happy birthday!
Cute.
Yeah, the dogs were barking and she was barking back at the dogs.
Huh.
Why not?
What's a CGAT, David?
She meant chat.
Oh, from the chat. Okay.
You know what she's like. Likes to confuse everybody.
Well, Jonathan, I don't know. It's just they put all those dark faces on. It's all just kind of historical, or they've always done it, or Joe's on his phone. Maybe he could explain more as to what the highlight.
I'm off.
What's the reason they go with the blackface thing?
Zulu is I'm trying to put the theory behind it. It's a black parade. It was always a black parade. It was always in the black neighborhoods, and the police used to have fits with them because they never gave them a route they wanted to go. So they just travel wherever they wanted to go during the city.
Okay.
And the police would try to contain it so that they can have organization. And it always break down, and it was crazy stuff. This is a year, 100 years, and they always, it was back in the time where there was still Al Jolson and all of that stuff. So they came out, and it was like a satirical thing. But they came out and they said, "Well, we're black, but we're going to paint in blackface." So they did that. So they've always kept it. And now, if you get next to the float and look inside those floats, about 60%, it's about 50-50 white. They're in there, and then blackface too. And it's just, that's their thing. Instead of masking, they all go blackface.
Wow.
That's probably the only place in the world where it's not offensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. Tried that one
Yeah.
over.
But Mardi Gras Day, it's blackface is the thing with them. And when they had that woke crowd come through, they started criticizing Zulu, and Zulu, the organization came back and said, "Shut up." That's our tradition. We do it because we want to do it. That's how they said it, you know?
Well, it's just like other things they do traditionally just because, you know.
Right.
It adds to the authentication, I guess.
Yeah, but somebody got to have their panties in a wad, you know? Got to be a Karen out there.
It's kind of like rugby. Everybody knows what it is. Some People enjoy it. Some people don't.
Yep.
Going down that road again.
Some people enjoy hockey. Some people don't. Some people enjoy figure skating, and some people don't. I mean, it's all. Everybody has opinions, likes and dislikes, and it's just part of what life's about.
Well, I have an opinion. I dislike the fact that you're all being so politically correct about this. Stop it.
Well, the thing of it is, David, I got a little bit on a tirade the other day about certain things, and I don't want anybody to think that I'm racist or anything or whatever. It's just some things struck me as funny, and I pointed it out. My opinion only, and it isn't really reality, because what I was watching in my mind wasn't reality either. It was a show.
Yeah.
Look at that.
What is it?
That's the read. I made one.
Oh, you made a read.
Crack it up.
I mean, that looks pretty good.
So are you going to try and play it now?
I might. It looks like it might work. I got that one. I got another one here. That's the one that's a regular one. This one's supposed to be a louder one. That one I'm going to let cool off. That one will come up. Oh.
You see that lightning?
Yeah, wouldn't that be great? If you were a clarinet player or whatever, and you could just print your own reeds.
Shoot, that pays for it right there. This thing's $4 a piece.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on a real mouthpiece.
Next thing you know, Joe, you'd be printing reeds for all of your musician friends.
I'll tell you what, I might print a couple and give it to the band director over at Mandeville.
Yeah.
Tell them, see if they like these better.
See if you like them. If you don't, because they're like $4 or $5 a piece, right? You could say, I'll get you as many as you want for $2.50, $3.
Now that right there tells me it might not work. It seemed like it might be a little thicker than I want it to be. Yes, I don't know. A wider mouthpiece. Hey, maybe so. Because I put it like that. If that tells me what it's going to do, it's going to be better than a read.
Morning, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Wait your butt up.
About time you got out of bed.
I wonder how long it's going to take before Tim can get over what he said last night.
What did he say?
About his boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh, he did it to himself.
I heard Justin sucks.
I don't know. You have to ask Tim. That might be who his boyfriend is.
Hey, Justin should be coming on to defend himself.
That's what I'm trying to do.
He's gonna come on and say, "I'm not gonna come defend myself against you, small channels."
No?
I'm getting nothing out of it. Got a lot of play in it. It should work.
Now you know why they're worth $4.
It's got a lot of flexibility in it, but it's not giving enough flexibility to play. Try a different mouthpiece. God darn it.
Jonathan wants to know, Lance, if you saw the message about the Air 2S.
What about?
I didn't see him. Did you
It's quite a
show
way up.
hyperlapse with the Air 2S? I didn't see it, Lance.
Yeah, it's up here somewhere. Where
Oh.
is it? Yeah, Lance with the Air 2S, it's tap and hold, tap or hold. Same to the power off, tap hold.
No go, Joe.
I'll put it this way: what I got out of there sounded terrible.
Well, it was a nice try.
Try that other one. There was two different styles of it. So this one looks like it might work.
It's about
Oh.
time you fired up your printer.
Ah,
Starting to gather dust.
Yeah, I dust it off every morning.
Because it sits so long unoccupied.
Here comes Jonathan.
God darn it, this one is so thin. This is
Hey,
another one.
Jonathan.
Good morning, gentlemen.
What's up, Jonathan?
We're getting some
Okay.
echo on your end there, Jonathan.
Let me see if I still got the
No, you're good now. When you first came on, we got an echo.
all right, we good now?
Enough.
We good now?
You're good.
Okay. Lance, I hope you look watching. When you turn on your HUS, let me see what you turn on your HUS, don't just tap. You just tap, that's all you're gonna get is just a light and it's gonna go out. You gotta tap, then tap and hold,
Push and hold.
and then she'll come on. Same thing to turn it off.
Well, I think he already has that on his Air 3 too.
Yeah, if somebody
my-
told him just to tap it rather than double tap, you gotta tap, then tap and hold.
And that's what you have to do with the Mavic 3 as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Mavic 3, Air 3.
Well, it's all the DJIs.
Hey, Jonathan, do you have the sphere for that?
No, I don't have this. When I bought my HUS, a lot of people was doing things with drones. They had no business with prison systems and all that. So certain items I just didn't buy for my HUS.
Okay.
I didn't want to get caught up in that ring, especially me living here in Georgia. A lot of that was happening here in Georgia.
Yeah, I've been looking at the Air 2S, and just because of the Insta360 sphere, I really like that. And
Yeah.
it only has it for that drone, the Air 2 and the Air 2S. Doesn't have it for the other drones. So I thought, oh, here's one. So I bid on it. I bid on the Air 2S on eBay and got it. I used it for $500. It was a Flymore kit. I thought, okay, great. And it's coming today. So I'll cross your fingers, hope it flies. And then I went to Adorama.
know. Yeah, let me know how that sphere works. If it's as good as I think it is, I might just follow your lead, man, and go and get me one.
Yeah. And then the sphere I got at Adorama, I got an open box for it dropped. They finally dropped it to $350 yesterday, so I pulled the trigger and bought that, and it was brand new. It's $425, so I'm assuming it just sat in the case at that store, because they said it was just open box with no scratches or anything.
The open box, they giving you the warranty with it?
Yes, they are.
Okay, good. Yeah, I've been who was it? I want to say it was Russ. I think it was Russ 51 Drones who did a review on that when it first came out. I liked it, but he was telling us about a line that went right straight across the middle of the screen. They probably fixed it by now, because that was like what, last year before something. Justin, what's good, man?
Justin sucks.
Just got out of the shower.
What'd you do to your head, your face?
Oh, funny.
Sarah put a razor to him.
Did you get in a fight with your comb this morning?
I just got out of the shower.
He's
I
fucking
think you got in a fight with your comb and you lost.
Yeah, he lost.
Was this senior citizens attack today?
Yeah.
How you doing this morning, Justin? Feeling better?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is your kidney stone
Justin.
completely gone now, or are you still is it
I
still-
have no idea if it's there or not, to be honest with you. It comes and goes sometimes.
Okay.
That's for that senior citizen remote.
I haven't felt really any pain since 3 or 4 days ago, so I'm assuming. But he said it was right at the end there, so
Yeah, you probably good.
I don't know if I did or not.
Okay.
Well, that was worth a try. It didn't work. Didn't work.
It's the Anchor Make slicer, I believe. Dustin,
What
it's
about?
their own proprietary slicer, right? Anchor Make.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin.
What's up, David?
Well, I guess I'm spending $4 for Reeds. Yeah, Justin, I found a reed, a clarinet reed print. So I printed it just now and it don't work. It's too thick. Might be able to thin it down, but
Joe, you just have to blow harder.
I'm not saying that. Laura's on.
Now, Joe, like I said too, there was that guy that actually is really well known for making musical instrument prints.
Right.
But he has like specific filaments you have to use for
Yeah,
different.
it might have.
different.
It might need something special.
Matter of fact, let me message Sean real quick while I'm thinking that. I'll see what site that was. I'll give it to you.
Joe,
whenever he gets back with me.
Your girl talking about leaving the U.S., man.
Which one? Oh, she
Yeah,
can leave
she's
that
on
mountain,
the-
not my girl.
She's heading to Australia.
She
I
said
think-
if Trump win, her and Kelsey are leaving the U.S.
Good.
She's got a concert in
riddance.
Australia this weekend, I think.
Good riddance.
We about to lose Taylor Swift.
My Meals
That's
on
right.
Wheels came.
All right, Paul, what'd you get?
I got chili, taters,
I'm eating Baby Bells.
and this is some kind
Look.
of apple twist.
I'm eating
with
cereal.
Apple something.
I ran out of Mardi Gras cups, now I'm using an old container.
There you go.
Everybody getting their grub on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
TV to the sunrise.
I got to sing happy birthday to my baby girl today.
Yeah,
She
your
makes 1 year.
granddaughter won, right?
1 year today.
Oh, so Sarah or Laura was live early this morning, wasn't she?
He was.
Yeah, by the time I got on, I seen she'd already been on and off.
Yeah, she went before Paul because you're going just after Paul, aren't you?
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah, I was going to do my story mode for GTA.
And I've got a schedule live for 5:30, I think. Yeah, 5:30, which is 2 hours. But I can
Now
check.
you finished your last trip, didn't you?
Yeah. That video's back up. It's actually had more views since it went back up than it had when I did it live.
324, we have
Well, actually, since it's in like an hour and a half, I'll probably just wait till this evening to do it then. I'll do it. I'll do it this evening.
Well, after Paul this evening.
Yeah, I'll do it sometime tonight.
We will stand so close.
It'll be after Paul, yeah.
Don't
It'll be a little late, but it's all right.
No, I might stay up and watch.
It's Tuesday anyway. There's really nobody on, so.
Well, I'm going to turn you guys up, but I might be a bit quiet because I've got to go make Laura her pancakes.
Oh, that's right. It's pancake day over there.
Yep.
Yeah, she probably giving them the mean mug right now. Where's my food?
Do. Don't forget your pancakes on Jif Lemon Day. That was the advert.
David, what do you put in your pancake mix?
We've bought American ones.
Okay, what do you put in your mix though? Wait a minute, you bought them already made?
No, the box. Just mix it up. Add the milk, mix it up, make them yourself.
That's all you put in there?
No, once we've made them, Laura will have syrup and chocolate and whatever else on top.
This is what you do. Get you some bananas, smash them.
Oh, I got banana.
Put it in the mix.
Put it in the mix.
Yeah, put
Make banana pancake.
Yeah, put
That sounds good.
half half a teaspoon of cinnamon
Oh yeah.
and then bananas and put that in there.
It's already
gonna
got
love-
yeah. It's
She's
already got
already
cinnamon
gonna
in, I
love you forever,
think.
but she's gonna love you even more.
Banana pancakes, right?
Yep.
You haven't done that before, have you, David?
Yeah. When I worked in the hotel as a chef, that was my job, making different types of pancakes.
Yep.
Strawberry pancakes, pineapple pancakes, special Ed Lance.
I gotta go, guys. I gotta get ready. You guys have an awesome day.
Okay, Lance.
Enjoy
take
the-
care.
Too, Lance.
Enjoy
Be
the
good,
early
man.
bird special.
We'll
Yeah,
see you in the
I'll
morning.
eat dinner by 4:30. We'll see ya.
All right.
Bye now.
I'll be back and forth, but I'll be in the kitchen.
All right. Yeah, see, our pancake mix, you don't add milk, you add water.
Go lay down. Fucking nails.
I've never put milk in my pancake mix. If it was just, it's just water and you mix it up to a certain consistency and then
I think
add
it depends
whatever. you
on
want
which
to
mix
it.
you buy. I think it depends on which. I think it's been a long time since I had that brand, but I think Bisquick you had to put milk in it.
Yeah, well, Bisquick was a little bit, it didn't have all the ingredients in it. You had to add
Right,
egg
right.
and other crap. But I'm
Right.
talking about the pre-made mix, you would just put water in it.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the Aunt Jemima or whatever. You just add water,
Yeah.
whatever else ingredients.
Can't
you
get
want.
Aunt Jemima anymore.
Dude, if
Why
you
not?
had to add milk, you'd have to add a lot, like a half a fucking like quarter gallon of milk.
Yeah, you
Just to
can't
make-
get Aunt Jemima anymore. They changed the name.
It's Pearl Meal and Company. That was the original company
What?
name. Yeah. You didn't know that?
Hold up.
The family was super pissed when they took her off the box. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Once I took it out the box, I just put it in the jar, so I can't even see the box to see what it says now.
See, Joe
I know
saved the
Hey, John.
box.
I got a box. I bought a box when they said they were gonna pull it off, and I ain't opening it. I'm gonna sell it on eBay for about $80.
You need to put it in some like a vacuum seal box or something. Protect it.
Yeah, I actually can. I got something I can vacuum seal it. But I bought a box brand new. I'm not about to open it either. But when they started talking about that, I said, I'm gonna get one.
I'm still mad about them taking Mrs. Butterworth off the bottle.
No,
See,
so
this might be the
Jonathan,
last box you see, Jonathan. Last one.
so the actual company's name is Pearl and Mills Company or whatever it
Pearl
is.
Mills, yeah.
So when they took her off the box, the family of Aunt Jemima, because she was a real person, actually got super pissed off about it
Right.
because they felt like it was kind of like an honor to have their grandma like displayed out there
Plus,
in the
it's
world.
been like that forever. I mean, you know.
Right. And they I don't know, the company was bent into all that bullshit. And her family was actually very pissed off about it.
Yeah, their sales went down and everything.
Her great grandkids were super pissed.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd have been pissed too. Matter of fact, I
I
ain't
bought a
related, I
Walmart
am
brand.
pissed.
I buy the brand that starts with a K. What is it? Canara, Canucks, or Canoes?
Yeah,
What
I
is
don't
it
have
called?
that here.
Correct. It starts with a K and it comes in a big blue bag. But it's massive, dude. I buy this huge bag of pancake mix. It's fucking huge, dude. You can make
I know what you're talking about.
pancakes for your whole block. Yeah, it's enough mix to make pancakes for your entire city block.
Yeah.
But I buy a big bag and it's resealable. And we're able to open it up, dump whatever we want out of it, and seal it back up, make pancakes whenever.
Yeah.
I buy everything in bulk.
Right. Sam's Club.
Yeah, I don't fuck around when I go shopping. I buy the biggest of everything. If like I'll buy the big bottles of ketchup, you know, the massive ass bottles of ketchup. Like when I go, I get the biggest of all the condiments too. That way it lasts.
I go to Sam, I'll get them like they have 2, 3 of them, especially ketchups. They have 2, 3 of them stuck on this little plastic thing.
Yeah. I actually, for a while there, I had the big, huge bottles that had the pumps on them.
Oh,
and I had a ketchup and mustard one in the fridge. And
I
you would
like
pull it
that.
out and you pump it on your food.
Yeah.
Because we go through a lot of condiments. You know, the kids use a lot of ketchup and mustard and mayonnaise and shit. So
Same way. I stopped eating mayonnaise when Miracle Whip came out. Now I can't eat mayonnaise. It just don't taste right.
Zoning with about Northwest. What's up? Yep, and that's true about the history of that.
What's that? Okay, she
Well, he's saying Aunt Jemima, because of her like advertisement back in the 1800s, their sales went through the roof. And in honor of her, that's why they named the syrup after her.
Yeah, it's been like that forever since I was born. I know she's always been on that bottle.
Yeah, it's 107 Barkley. It's Crusties, I think is how you spell it. Crusties. You guys would see it in the grocery store. It's the blue box and it has a
Come on. Okay. Crusties.
I've already answered Dustin 3 times. Joe uses a proprietary slicer that's made by Acre Make.
Yep.
I answered that like twice, like 10 minutes ago. You guys in the chat don't listen. You guys aren't reading the panel. Okay.
Little Mama said, read a message, Justin.
Rex is rolling out.
I don't have any messages.
Laura said she sent you messages. She didn't send them to you, Justin?
Get no messages from Laura. She was the last message I got from her said wakey wakey.
Wakey.
All the new printers coming out are all have their own slicers now. Bamboo has their own proprietary slicer. But there's a lot of them are still open source. You can put another slicer on there if you want. But these new printers are so finely tuned with their slicers they come with, it'd be stupid to change it. Why would you want to? Unless you're that experimental, unless you're just really trying to experiment. I'm not scrolling up in the chat no more. See, the chat's not listening to the panel. Y'all are in your own world. I've been reading the chat.
I put my message in the chat. It needs to scroll up. Let me see what you're talking about.
Laura says, "Oh, Justin, I got something to tell you. I know how you can schedule an EveMux using the same sessions."
I already figured it out, Laura.
So what did I say about EveMux?
Paul just read it to me.
Interesting.
Dude, they got a delay, so.
Yeah, cool.
I mean, it's like talking to Laura in real life. There's always a delay. You say something and it's like crickets. And then she's like, "Oh yeah."
Justin, did you see it in her brown hair? Did you see her avatar?
Oh, she did an avatar
Yeah.
where she was a brunette. It looked good.
Oh, I've seen her avatar before, but not the brunette one. Though.
I ain't never seen that one before.
I don't think I have. I've seen it before though. She's messaged me her emoji before.
I like the way it was leaning and
Shut
looking.
up, Justin.
Oh shit! Who said that?
There she
David
goes.
Law.
There
That
was
was
a
Laura.
delay. And there was
David's
a
lips
delay.
moved.
And Justin, if you know how to do it, how do you do it then?
Okay. Okay, Joe, answer Dustin since my answer was obviously not correct. No, what was funny is no, see now, Dustin, you guys were claiming I wasn't reading the chat or paying attention to it like it's my job to read the chat to everybody. And you were asking Joe a question, so I went ahead and answered you for him because they're not paying attention. Anchor make
I'm not.
M5.
Anchor make M5 and use that slicer.
There you go. I could have said the same thing. Hey, I actually found Joe's printer on Amazon for $330 something. It was a return, an open box return. It was half the price.
You a burrito muncher, Justin?
I'll give him a burrito muncher. Come over here, Dustin, you little man.
So, Justin, you said you know how to schedule on Eve Much using the same session. How do you do
Said
it?
shout out. Do what?
Right, you said you know how to use one session and schedule it every time. How?
What do you mean how? Exactly how you do it.
Yeah, but I'm using the same sessions and still being able to schedule. You're going to work it out now, aren't you?
Laura's
Oh, yeah.
playing Stump Justin.
Rio, I hear you chirping, man. At least I think that's you. I don't know.
It could be the cockatiels.
Yeah, I thought they were kind of different.
So y'all didn't hear when I jumped up and my dog was screaming in the background?
Yeah, yeah. Go
Yiping?
see what he wanted.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
right.
he did is he was scratching his fur and he got a nail caught in his fur.
He got a nail caught in his fur?
Yeah, he got his nail from his paw caught
Yeah.
in his fur because he got that thick fur and he couldn't get it out, so he was over there on the ground yiping. Walked over there and took it out.
Got that fixed.
You worked out yet, Justin?
Yeah, I was working on something else.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, Jonathan, he got that thick undercoat and it got caught in the undercoat.
You gotta cut them nails then. Are they hooked?
Well, he needs his nails cut. It's caught in the hook.
Yeah.
He goes to the vet. Thursday. I think it's Thursday. He goes to the vet Thursday and they're gonna cut him.
You can just get a nail filer, man, and just it's better
Well,
it's better to file them down than to cut them because the dog can't tell you like when it hurts, when it's pinched. You know, if you cut your own nails, sometimes you might mess around and catch that little skin up underneath. The animal
but
can't tell you that.
I got a clipper that's got a sensor, and you put it on there. It's got a green light, and you bring it to turns red, and come back to green, and then you can clip it right there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
he used to let me do that. I used to do that about every other week. He had no problem with it. Now he won't let me touch him. He fights me when I do it. So I got to get my daughter to come over here, and I hold him, and my daughter does it. You know, and every time she comes over, I forget to do it. You know, so it's at the point where he needs to get them cut.
Yeah.
Because he got a couple of them that got a little twist in them, starting to get a little twist in them.
Right. That's why I got hung up in there.
Yeah. And he caught that piece of fur, and he was And the best part was after I got it out, Cleo, that's his girl, runs over there and she sticks her head under there and got to check his pee-pee out, make sure that wasn't it. And then she goes over there and then she's over there smelling where his paw was. And then she's got her head laying on it like that. Like, I got you there. I got you there.
Too cute. Too cute.
But she does that in the morning. He'll come walking up front and she'll come walking up front and stick her head on and check him out. She got to check his pee-pee out every day to see where it's been. I tell her, get your head out from under there, be nasty.
My cats do that today. One of them go out and they'll come in and they'll get the smell and I'm like, let me see where you've been. What you been doing?
Yeah. Yeah, what you been doing?
Where you been?
Well, if I go over to my brother's house with the dogs over there and the dogs rub against me and I come back here, they smell the dogs on me, they give me shit. Like, why are you cheating on me? Well, it's going to be a long day in parades. We're talking, it's almost 10 o'clock and they still have floats at the Superdome with Zulu that haven't even rolled yet. God darn, it's going to be a long day. I'm glad I didn't go.
Is that
It has been like 4:30.
Matt, what are you talking about?
Droning about Northwest? Is that
No. Matt's Northwest Drone Production. Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Droning
Is that
about
Matt?
Northwest. I fly drones LC all over the Northwest, exploring all kinds of places, taking cinematic footage.
No, that's not Matt.
Around Idaho. No, that's not Matt.
Because Matt did have a second channel. I just couldn't remember what the name of it was, but that's definitely not him. Matt had a test channel that we were testing some stuff on.
I just subbed you, Droning. Nice to meet you, man. First time seeing you. Been around for a while, too. 2020, 2025.
Channel.
Rattlesnake Ridge. All right. You gotta check out some of his videos. Oh, this dude is definitely not a newbie.
Yeah.
71K views from a video he posted 5 years ago.
Hello, neighbors.
Done.
Come on. There we go. Okay. So, little llama, you have yet to take the Mini 2 outside and let her spread her wings.
No, it's weather's not been good enough.
Oh my God, you're killing me every time you talk, David Mouse. You'll love it. That wind. What is the Mini 2? What is it? 20, 25 mile per hour wind resistance, I think. Double check that just to be sure.
I find that hilarious, droning with Northwest. Well,
Hey,
it's
Jonathan,
funny too
I flew-
because. Oh,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
You got it.
I was gonna say, when Laura and David are sitting at the computer together, the damn avatar will be picking up both their voices.
Dude,
All right,
that is
yeah,
so hilarious right there.
I flew to Avada yesterday over by Three Rivers. It's 3 different rivers meet at one place. 32-mile-an-hour winds.
No, it doesn't, Justin.
Nevada is what? Oh no. What is
No,
the
Nevada's
what is the wind resistance on Nevada?
I don't know. It's like in the 20s,
Oh,
but
do you
it
like
was
me playing?
32, 34 gust. And I got out over the water, about 6 feet over the water, and I was getting wind warnings at 6 feet.
Hang on.
And when I'm coming back along the side,
What?
you can see
Sent
You
you a
can see it
picture.
doing this. Yes, ma'am.
All right, bro. I know you want to lay out on my lap consistently, but come on, get down for a minute.
Cool.
She wants pictures of the others. She can draw them.
That's fine.
I'm gonna send her some. I like how he was the favorite one who got picked first.
How'd the pancakes turn out there, David?
I'll let you know.
Oh, you're not done with them yet?
No, when you make a pancake mix, you should always fill it with air and then let it settle for 10 minutes.
I just dumped the shit in the pan.
See,
Cooking
that's
for bratty dude. I'm cooking for bratty ass kids. I don't care. They gonna eat what I put in front of them.
that's the difference between the chef and the maid.
I had to move this to here because blue.
What did David say? Beg your pardon? What?
I said that's the difference between being a chef and you being a maid.
Am I still here?
No.
No. But you can hear me?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear you.
It's crazy.
Jonathan, I just answered you. Yes, we can hear you.
No. I know you get. I know you get.
He said that's crazy.
My camera is what I'm talking about. We
don't see you.
Hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm not co-host. Somebody ask him to turn his video on. See if that triggers it. Anybody co-host?
Start my
Sometimes
video.
that.
Okay.
Okay, sometimes that will trigger it if a co-host asks you to start your video.
I don't know what happened. It just disappeared.
All right, Lance said Avada 23 mile an hour, about 24. It's right under 24.
Okay.
I didn't need the point in the next 6 numbers. Jesus, Lance. Say 24. He's like 23.9352183.
When Nevada first came out, I want to say Philly did a bunch of videos with it. Man, the first time I seen Philly put that thing in the air, it literally was like this, leaning to the side. Like to the side. I was like, Jesus Christ, that's a paper plane.
I don't think I want to say in general, because I think Dustin's really the only real FPV pilot in here at the moment. Dustin, I don't think FPV drones do really good in high winds, do they? In general,
I would think so with all the torque they have, all the power they have.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking Dustin, because he flies actual like regular FPV drones.
I wanted to be precise. Can't be mad at that, man. Montana.
That's how he tells the girls to make his thing look bigger. He's like, I'm 6.9666234.
Yes, they do. Fast wind has little effect on it. Yeah, that's
okay. I thought at one point I had heard that you shouldn't fly in high winds, but I didn't. It didn't make sense to me at the time, but I did hear that. I think at one point.
So I think you'd be more safer flying an FPV in high winds than a camera drone.
Well, sometimes you would think stuff like that, but then it ends up being the opposite of what you assume.
What in the world?
What's up, Sarah? Nightbot was like, "Oh, we're not having none of that shit." Right.
Who is that?
7th Street Sense, Kaler, Grease. What the hell? I'm just putting random shit in the chat. Whatever.
That's that, mama.
I better be careful.
I think I'm moving to another state.
Come to Florida, Joe. Move
I
down
need
to
to
the
get away
villages.
from my daughter. I need to get away from my daughter. My daughter's stressing me out.
Come on down to Florida.
They're trying to get me to go to the parades today. I said, I got to shoot basketball tonight. I don't want to go. They said, well, we need you to go because we can't drive the car across the lake because we don't have insurance. I said,
So
"Why you don't have
your
insurance?"
problem.
I said, why you don't have insurance? Because we didn't get it. We let it lapse. I said, not my issue.
Well, should you be worrying about going to the parade if you don't have car insurance?
I'm with you.
Oh, I'm telling, don't worry about it. Then it's not the
Don't go to
parade's
parade.
not that important. But you're going to do work business, not to go have fun. Like that's different. Like
I have what you call it tonight. I have the senior night at basketball, and I'm gonna be there from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock. I'm not going all day.
and with the couple of issues you've been having, like you don't need to be overexerting yourself. I mean,
like last night at midnight, I'm laying there after Nick called. He said they landed. He's getting picked up, and I'm laying there and I'm saying, my chest is bothering me a little bit. I came up and took one of those 24-hour nitros to see what it does. Drive me nuts.
he about to fuss somebody out.
I can smell burning.
Tell them chefs don't burn things.
Burnt pancakes
Yum.
don't taste good, David.
Yeah. Real chefs don't burn things, you muppet.
I can smell burning.
Let me find out you forgot to put the butter in the pan.
Oh, love all my foreign friends
Well, and
teaching me.
it's tough to
insults.
make pancakes on 450-degree temperature too.
Excuse me, what you can smell is the oil.
Oh,
You shouldn't be burning oil either, though.
No, the oil should be a set temperature.
Right,
What
but you're
oil?
using an oil
Wait a
with
minute,
the
what
You
oil?
lower
use
with
oil
the
on
lower heat.
pancakes. You don't use oil with
You
pancakes.
don't use oil with pancakes, David. Butter.
You
Butter.
do in the UK, it's oil.
You put a base of oil on the bottom of the pan, and then once it's hot to a set temperature,
Well, and in reality, though, Jonathan, if you have a good enough pan, you don't need to use anything.
You making Johnny cake, man. You're not making pancakes, you're making Johnny cake. Back in the Virgin Islands, we take bread, when we put it in oil, we're making Johnny cake. Johnny cake and pancakes are two different things. You use
Are
butter
you
for
talking about
pancakes and
Johnny
oil for
cakes
Johnny
are like just funnel cakes, pretty much, right? Kind of.
Yeah, Johnny cake
Little-
is really like a type of bread that we'll eat during carnival season.
Yeah.
I guess like the Mardi Gras thing for Joe.
I've heard of Johnny cakes before. I
Yeah.
don't know if I've ever had one offhand, but I can
From
remember.
April, you might say from April to the 4th of July. Back in the Caribbean, we party from 4 o'clock in the morning all the way to the 4th of July.
Well, to be honest, though, if you have a nice enough pan that's a non-stick, which I don't think they can use because of the birds, but
Yeah,
if you have a
right.
nice enough
Can't use
pan
them.
with non-stick, you don't need anything to make pancakes. You can
Right.
just put it in there and flip it when the air bubbles start getting in there.
Stop.
Flip it, and it should be nice and brown on both sides.
David, try it with butter, man. Well, you in the motion now. You can't do it now. But next time you make pancakes, try it with butter. If you
Make
choose.
sure to add cold icy water to that oil.
Don't do that.
Rio, that's my why.
Don't listen to Justin.
Oh, Rio.
No, like I have a really nice non-stick pan, a really nice one, and I can make pancakes in it. I don't have to put anything on it. I can just put the batter in there. It doesn't stick at all. Just flip it.
Rio, get off my head.
Now, if you're using like if you're trying to use like a cast iron pan or something to make pancakes, you better
Right.
put something on it, some
Yeah.
a light coat of oil or something, because that shit will stick.
You put some butter on it. That's all. This is what I make my pancakes on.
Yeah, a nice
Yeah,
little griddle.
nice.
When I want to make
Yeah.
steak, I'll flip it over. Steak burgers, I'll flip it over.
Hello.
This goes directly on your
Dude.
stove or your grill, whichever you may have.
This lady that like I showed her stove this one time, right? But she has this massive family because she's adopted a lot of kids, and her husband take care of a bunch of kids. They have a really nice big stainless steel stove. It's got 4 burners on either side, and then in the middle they have interchangeable griddles. You can take it out and change. They have different plates you can put down in the middle. So they got 8 burners, and then this massive griddle that's like twice that size in the middle of the burners. Yeah, and then they can take them out. She's got all these different interchangeable plates that she can put in there. I was like, that is badass.
Yeah,
But that's probably like a $15,000 stove too.
Something more you got to screw around with.
Yeah, but that's like an industrial size type stove. That's a stove that probably would last and have a good warranty, and that's not your average cheap little, $500 stove for your house.
Right.
That's something that would have a warranty, a hell of a warranty and shit on.
What we doing? Mark, what's good, family?
And not too many people use cast iron anymore. There's some people out there that still use it. A lot of people use like non-stick stuff now.
I have one cast iron pot I keep on the stove.
Bro, will y'all two get out from under my desk? Both the dogs trying to sit up in my lap, and Bo's like 80 pounds.
You should have peanut butter on your lap.
They actually have their own jar. Now the kids we buy their own jar of peanut butter for the kids to give them, because we have to coax Bo to come in the house half the time because he sits out in the yard and doesn't want to come in. So they have to entice him with a spoonful of peanut butter and get him to come in the house.
Yeah.
Because if you try to go out there and get him, well, if you go out there and try to get him, he'll run around you barking.
What's
that? He doesn't want to come in.
I said Zulu hit Gallia Hall now. You can see all the photographers jockeying to get positions.
See, my dog listens. Tyson will listen to me. He could be outside running and I'll yell at him and he'll stop in his tracks. Come right back to me. Bo, he's just
at least 30 photographers out there trying to get position right now.
Bo is like my oldest daughter. They're just in their own damn world.
Just like you.
That's why he gets along with Kelsey so much, because they're both just off in their own little world.
Just like you.
Care about anybody? What are you talking about?
And I'd be mad as hell right now because they got the car leading the Zulu Warriors, and instead of the car being like 20 or 30 feet ahead of them, it's right next to them, so you can't get a picture of their whole line across the street or nothing. I'd be out there yelling, "Move the car!"
That's where the drone comes into play.
You can't put a drone right there.
Seriously?
Yeah, right there, they won't let you put a drone up.
What if you're 400 feet?
They probably put do they put an NFZ over the parade?
No fly
zone. No, don't have no TFRs. No TFRs.
I know.
Well, who says you can't fly there then? What if you're like a mile away and you pop your drone up?
Well, the thing is, there's so many buildings right there. If you'd have to be directly over people to get to 400 feet, because the only place you'd be able to see them is directly over them, because the buildings surround the area.
Okay.
Yeah, you might be able to get on top of Gallia Hall and zoom down on the edges. Because I was looking at that last year, trying to see how I could put a drone up. And I was checking all the airspaces and everything was good. It was clean. You could do it. But you had to figure out how to do it without breaking the laws, you know? You could do it on a parade route further up, because you got streets. It's different without the buildings. Like, especially if I don't went Saturday on Napoleon and St. Charles, Napoleon, where Iris comes up, you got all kind of place you could fly. Yeah, not that one. That was the bad one.
Well, technically, if you file all the correct,
not the good one.
If you file all the correct paperwork to fly over people and stuff, there's no reason why you couldn't fly over that parade. If you have all the right paperwork. I personally, if that was me though, I would have everything printed out, like your confirmation and all that from the FAA. I'd have it all printed out in a nice little file on me, That way, if the cops came up to you, you could just hand them the file and say, "See, I got everything."
Right.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
You should set that
That
up. for
other
next
one I
year,
had in the
Joe. See
chat
if you can
there,
set it up for
Paul.
next year.
I can't find it.
I got it. I'm coming back. Oh, I got it.
Oh yeah, Dustin. There's some really high end, expensive fucking cast iron pans out there. So
Yeah, I put it in the chat just now. That's going to be mostly at Gallia Hall now. They're gonna show 2 split screens, but Gallia Hall will be basically. And they're showing right now Jackson Avenue with Zulu because one of the reporters are on one of the floats. But Fox 8 does the best coverage Mardi Gras Day.
Alvin's using his freaking Zoom to show you, looking into the camera.
Yeah. They're showing right now. They're showing right now Jackson Avenue with Zulu because one of the reporters are on one of the floats. But Fox 8 does the best.
Oh, David, I meant to ask you feeling better this morning? Alvin's using his freaking Zoom to show you. Paul, you got YouTube playing.
Justin, David said he's feeling fine.
Okay. I figured if he was up arguing with us over pancakes and making you pancakes.
Anyway, Justin, check your box.
Oh, David, I meant to ask you feeling better this morning?
There's nothing like.
Oh, they get pancakes bottles? Well, we have pancake mix in a bottle that's pre-mixed over here too. You can buy in the cold section. I figured if he was up
Here.
Anyway, Justin,
see, that looks nothing like a pancake. Well, the shape and everything is similar, but that doesn't look like a pancake that I would make. See, mine would be all.
We don't make thick pancakes over here. We make thin ones, which was more
You're
like
kind of like crepe.
Like
Yeah.
crepe.
Yeah, see, I make big ass thick ones.
You crepe. You crepe.
What's it? What's all in there? Strawberries? Is it strawberries?
banana, strawberry,
Blueberries.
and blueberries.
Ooh.
So blueberries.
I mean, that looks good. It does look kind of like a crepe, real thin.
Our pancakes are always thin.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not there.
David just made that?
Yeah,
What's today?
pancake day here.
Tuesday.
Today's Tuesday.
Tuesday.
David, I'll be there next Tuesday, man.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm talking about
8,
bananas, boy.
9,
He didn't put the fruit bowl up in there.
10, 11.
What are you doing, Bluey?
I counted 15 photographers that I saw just now out there.
Justin, are you doing a live today?
I'm gonna do it after Paul's evening live night. Since nobody's on, I'm gonna do a quick 2-hour gaming live.
And I went live. I went live this morning just so you could go straight after Paul tonight.
Yeah, well, I got up a little late, so.
That's normal.
I would say
Yeah.
that's not.
No, normally I'm up at normally I'm up at 5 o'clock in the morning because the kids got to get up for school. But this morning Sarah didn't wake me up; she let me sleep in, so I ended up sleeping in. Sometimes she just doesn't wake me up; she'll get the kids up by herself, and then she'll just take off. So.
That's why you weren't up my live stream this morning. Yeah, he's using it as an excuse, isn't he?
Because I'll ask her, I'll be like, "Why didn't you wake me?" She'll be like, "Oh, you looked peaceful sleeping, so I didn't want to wake you." Like, okay.
I would have waken you.
Sarah's always thinking about somebody else, about her family.
Hey, Joe, is this the one you sent me?
Yeah, that's at Gallia Hall. That's where I usually go Mardi Gras Day. And I counted a few minutes ago. I counted 15 photographers out there that were all jockeying, pushing each other out of the way for pictures.
I mean, Lance, most old people do. You got to get up, hit early bird by 5, then you're in bed by 2 p.m.
Paul, you're not gonna
Yeah,
get a
usually
CRS
I'm
for
right
this,
up
are
in
you?
that middle of that.
You what?
You're not
I'm
gonna
right
get
up
a
in the
C-
middle of that most of the time.
You're not gonna get a CRS for this, are you?
No, I don't think so. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know
That's
if you
pretty
get a
cool, Flip.
copyright on that because that's a stream they're putting out over the internet.
No, because you played all the Mardi Gras shit the last 2 days and you didn't get any copyrights
Yeah.
for it. So
Okay.
the
Yeah, I don't think
channel
you get
that's well, the thing is, it's the channel that is live streaming it. They're the ones that have to put in the copyright. If they don't care, they're not going to do it. And most likely, they don't give a shit. So
I don't like
There's
this.
there's a news channel.
Yeah, I don't like the split screen stuff.
well, if it is a news channel, they don't have any kind of watermark on their thing saying it's a news channel.
No.
Because normally you'll see like Channel 6 or something. You'll see their logo down in the bottom corner.
It was one on the last one that he was showing. That's why I ain't see it. I ain't see one on this one. That's why I asked him.
But the thing is if you play that live stream for like 30 minutes and you never get any kind of issue from YouTube, most likely you're not going to. Because YouTube would shut it down. If it was an issue, they would shut it down after about 5 minutes of showing it. You would actually, your live stream will get temporarily blocked. And then once Paul turns it on, the live stream will kick back in like 30 seconds after that. It's really weird when it does it that way. But I've had it happen a couple times.
Still fasting for the next.
Well, she's there. Gail Benson is there.
That's interesting.
Gail Benson is the owner of the New Orleans Saints. She was the one last year that I was standing there and I heard these high heels. Mardi Gras Day, high heels. I heard them on concrete. Turned around and looked, and she saw me and walked across to give me a hug to tell me hello.
That thing is attached to her, man. That's got to be some weight.
Oh, yeah.
Because that thing's moving with her. That's a hell of an outfit, man.
Well, she's strapped to it like a backpack, I imagine.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she's
know, but
strapped
look
to
how
it.
big that thing is, dude. You go back too far and you're going to go right over. Unless they got
Queen
like some
Zulu.
kind of support.
Yeah,
They'd
she's
have to have-
supported. She
Yeah.
got stuff wrapped around her.
They got to have supports in there. Yeah, that thing's huge. Because I bet she doesn't get off there and move around or anything. She just stays in place. So
Right.
she owns the Saints?
No, not her. Not her.
Ah.
In the stands I was looking at on my side. The person that owns the New Orleans Saints, Gail Benson, she's at Gallia Hall, and next to her is the Archbishop of New Orleans. They go out there together every year.
Okay.
The mayor should be out there now. Everybody else should be
They're
out there.
throwing out some big stuff there.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
how
they throw co-
Chains wrapped around metals.
look how narrow
yeah,
that
they throw
street is.
coconuts,
Too.
everything.
Her dentures are showing.
Paul's like, I can spot a pair of dentures from miles.
Yeah, you bet I can.
When they run out of stuff to throw, they're going next.
That'd have been funny if it fell out.
Had seen her run her tongue around him, trying to put him back in place.
Yes, she did. Got to use that polydent this morning.
She's telling somebody to put his hat on or something.
Don't smile too big, that thing jump out.
Oh my God, yo! Did anybody else see that video that some guy did for for Ken Dono?
No.
No.
He had the fakest smile I ever seen in my
I'm going
life.
live in an
I
hour.
gotta catch that post.
Oh, you got to put the link in the chat.
Was it yesterday, day before? It's on Facebook. I guess some guy was trying to introduce himself to Dobo, like, I don't know, try to make some kind of business. Oh my God, it was too funny.
You ever seen that video of the grandma? She was sitting at a table and her family was around her. She was probably in her 80s, and they had the cake with the candles on it. And she goes to blow out the candles, and her dentures go flying out.
That's a British advert over here. That's from a British advert.
Oh no, this was a home video from a lady.
Yes, it is. It's an home video. It's for the denture stuff.
Oh, they ended up using the video for denture
Yeah.
promotion.
No,
That's
it was
funny.
made for that, but someone's edited it, taking out the all the crap.
But the grandma about lost her shit, dude. She was laughing so hard it was funny. So
Fixident, I think it was for.
yeah, that's the denture stuff over here too. Fixing it. There's Polydent, I think, and Fixident, right?
Yeah.
Those are the two main ones.
And there's Polygrip.
That's the one, Polygrip and Fixident.
Leave that alone.
Oh
Well,
yeah, she was on.
you guys may have not appreciated my pancakes, but the birds are devouring them.
Oh, I said they just looked different, but they looked good though.
They look good.
It's because I used a giant pan. These are 9 inches. You've got the bigger the pan, the better.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for Tim to say that.
Oh, here we go. Oh, let me show you.
Where is Big Brother?
Watch us.
In bed. Oh no, this is not the one.
Yeah, watch us.
Make a wish, Norm.
102.
Whoa. Blow it out.
What the hell just happened?
First,
She blew her
out
dentures
teeth.
in.
Holy
Watch.
shit!
Whoa. Blow it
Watch.
out.
Oh, that was a good one. Oh, she
That's just wrong, man. That's just wrong.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm not eating none of that cake.
Oh, that grandma had a good laugh though. That was good for her.
Now it looked like she
That-
caught
that-
it before it hit the cake.
Yeah, she did. She caught it in her
Yeah, she
hand.
caught it with her
Yeah,
hand.
I'm worried about what came out before that.
But the thing is that's the kind of memory though that family will remember forever and have a good laugh
Yes.
about.
Yes.
That's funny.
That wasn't the video advert, Dustin.
Is that the advertisement that you're talking about, David?
No, it's a
he said it
different
was
one.
different. But that was funny
Similar
though.
similar storyline.
That went viral though a few years back.
I know it did.
Yeah.
I wonder if that woman's still alive, to be honest with you, because that was what, like, let me see.
What was the date on it?
Let me see here. Well, that was from 8 years ago. So
Oh,
yeah,
no, she's
probably-
not around.
That poor lady's probably not
It's
around
possible.
anymore.
Listen, it's possible.
She's passed on. That'd make her over 110.
Well,
If it was 8 years ago, she'd be 110 because Candle said 102.
No, she died in 2020. People put in the comments when she passed away. Her name was Louise Bonito, and she was born in 1913 and died in 2020. Everybody's saying rest in peace in the
107.
comments.
That was my before you fly yesterday.
God bless.
Think I had enough red in there?
Yeah.
And I
32
still
miles
do.
per gust.
I'm just saying, Jonathan, could you imagine what that woman has seen in 102 years?
In her life.
Think about it. World War I, World War II,
Yep.
Listen,
Vietnam.
I really,
Oh
I
my
really
God,
can.
dude.
My
Korea.
grandmother,
Yes.
my grandmother be 103 this year.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Like the amount of shit they've seen.
She's still alive,
Yeah.
Jonathan?
Is she still alive, Jonathan?
Yeah. Somebody that scam, one of the scam people was trying to call me.
No, is your grandma still alive though?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Oh wow.
In fact, we're going
So
down
how
there.
is she at 103? Is she still mobile, walks around and all that?
She's
Or
she was
still
playing
mobile.
American.
Look, she's still mobile, walks around, but certain things she just won't eat. And I have an understanding of that because certain things I won't eat.
Yeah, she was at the American football the other day doing the dancing at half time.
Look,
Yeah.
my grandmother actually used to hang out with the WWF wrestlers. She's got pictures of Hulk Hogan and all of them all over her wall.
What
Oh.
did she do? Did she work for him, I'm assuming?
No, I couldn't tell you what as far as I know, my grandmother's always been like a nanny to the whole family, but somehow she knew these people and got pictures with them in her house on the wall. I was shocked.
Yeah, you need to
She
get
got-
those
she got a
stories
picture
before
with-
she passes, bro. You need to have her
Write it
tell you
down.
as much as possible.
She probably don't even remember all of that. Look, I can call my grandma, be on the phone with her, and call her back tomorrow, and she'll tell me how she hadn't heard from me since last year. So,
Poor sweet
next
lady.
time when we go down there this year, I'm literally gonna take pictures of those pictures. She's got a picture with Undertaker, Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan. I was like,
Ah, that's freaking cool.
yeah. I
Well,
was
she
like,
had.
man, I wish I
Well,
was
the
around
thing
her
is,
then when that was happening.
if she has that many pictures, there's two things. Either she was really into wrestling back then and just went to the matches,
Oh, she loves her
or
wrestling.
maybe she did work for him at some point or did something for the WWE.
She loves
I
her.
wonder-
Look, you can't even call her phone when wrestling is on. She's not answering that.
Oh, I bet you she just went to a lot of wrestling matches and got pictures of them. She's probably a big fan.
Mhm.
That's pretty cool, though.
It is. It is. I don't know how much
That's
longer she's
awesome,
gonna
though.
be kicking, though.
Like I said, that's awesome, though, being able, what she's seen over 103 years. That's crazy.
Man.
Think about it. You went from like the very first vehicles to now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
From black and white TV, all that.
Yeah.
Do you remember the days when you didn't have TV?
Yeah, dude. She back there
Wow.
during the Charlie Chaplin times, dude. Yeah, that's
The first time I
man.
seen TV was black and white. You had to put a coat hanger on the back of it to get the signal. And
Oh, that was a thing all the way up till the late 80s, early 90s before satellite started becoming popular. Cable. Dude, I remember back in the early 90s when we first got satellite TV at my dad's. It was like a fucking 15-foot dish. And you had to dial into each satellite separately in order to get certain channels.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the satellite would move outside. It was all motorized, and it would move itself to dial into the next satellite. It'd be like, shh. And then everybody. I remember in the late '90s when everybody stopped using those, and all the little dishes started coming out. That's when you seen everybody making like fucking taking all those old satellites down and making gazebo roofs out of them and all kinds of shit. Remember that? People were using them to make all kinds of stuff out of.
That's when HBO was actually HBO.
See, back in the day when we got the little satellite, it was Dish. It was either Dish Network or there was one way back then. It was called Stars or 5 Stars or something like that. That
Right,
had.
This was before Stars.
You're not about TriStar, are you?
TriStar, yeah. So we had TriStar back in the day, and we had the little card that went in the box that unlocked everything. So like you could watch all the porn channels, all the you could watch all the pay-per-view channels for free.
Yeah,
And then, like every 6 months, my dad would go to his guy and he would redo the card for him and update
You
it.
still have them cards over here.
Over here, the boxes don't take cards anymore, so you can't do that anymore.
Over here, you still got to have the card.
Just like cable now, like if you were to go out and like illegally hook up a cable box outside, their system will actually recognize that cable box is not supposed to be hooked up, and it will zap it within 15 minutes of you hooking it up, and it'll shut it off. Like you can't even really do. I mean, I'm sure there's still a way of doing illegal cable if you're a cable guy and you really understand the system. But yeah, there's no really hooking up illegal cable anymore either, because unless you split it off of somebody's cable in their house. But other than that, like, there's really no way. You'd really have to understand their system to get around a lot of that stuff. Because, like I said, now it's all monitored pretty well now. But they got rid of those cards back in the mid 2000s. The boxes started coming. They had the old card slot, but they didn't have the cards in there anymore.
I know.
So
Sky still use them, but Virgin don't.
But I remember about every 6 months, my dad would have to go to his guy and get a new card updated because after about 6 months, they would zap it. Now they didn't know where it was coming from, but eventually the satellites would catch on to it and send a signal down and shut it off. And then he would have to go get a new card made, update it, put it in there, and it'd work again. And we did that for fucking probably 5 or 6 years. We had that card. And we could watch all the pay-per-view, all that shit was free. What's up, Dan? How's it going, man?
Big boobs.
Well, that was the dish we had beforehand, Mark. But we did have when we started doing the cards, we had the small dish. That was when the small dishes started coming out. When we started using the card.
Where we used to live, they still have this giant fuck off satellite dish. But when they first put it up, it actually pulled some of the bricks down. It was so heavy. So now they put a concrete post up to hold it up.
Oh yeah, like I said, back in the late 90s when people stopped using the big dishes, that's when people started tearing them apart and using them for different projects. Like you would see people make
this dish
kinds of shit out
like
of
one of them from the airport. You know, at the end of the runway.
Yeah, that's why I said people would actually take the dishes and then they would make like gazebo roofs out of them and different shit like that. They would make a big umbrella out of it.
Yeah. Well, we made barbecues.
There was people made all kinds of shit out of them.
Yeah, but the one on this wall, they use it for getting all the TV from Poland and stuff. Because the Polish people that own it.
Oh yeah, the industrial, they still use big satellites like that. A lot of industrial stuff.
Dan, what's good, family?
Because you'll still see like big major hotels that will still have big dishes on the top of them that they still use. But that's because they need bigger dishes because the amount of rooms and shit they're feeding with TV and stuff. They have to have more power.
Yeah, we still got properties down there that can't have satellite dishes on them.
Oh, it's the same way here in Florida. Like some of the HOAs won't let you have satellite.
But the reason they've done that is back in the day when Telly West first come out, which was just as Sky was starting, Telly West was the biggest company. What they did, Telly West and NTL, they would sign all these properties into contracts. Yeah, to say you will use our cable service rather than the satellite service. And now they're trying to get these contracts cancelled because the two companies don't exist. They've merged into one. But they're trying to hold these companies to these properties to the thing. So it's screwing them on.
That's the waterproof one, Dan?
The Splash FPV.
I know I asked you to sell me that drone. You told me you wasn't getting rid of it. Look at you.
The Spry Plus. I think that might be the Splash FPV.
Yeah, that's the waterproof one.
Dude, I'm telling you, dude, people sleep on Splash, but they make some decent shit, dude.
Yeah.
And everybody's always like, man, I wish my drone was waterproof. I'm like, dude, they make them. Splash makes waterproof drones. If you want a waterproof Phantom, go to Splash and get one.
I was actually thinking, DJI was going to up their game, especially being that Femi had a waterproof. I thought they was going to up their game and give us one that was waterproof. So I caught myself waiting to see that, but
I mean, Splash is a different operating system. I don't know.
Right. That's the thing for me.
But you could get used to it.
I don't have to learn nobody else.
He said he'll let it go for 400, but they were originally going for 12. So that's
What's wrong with
$800.
Dan, I'm gonna hit you up about that later on today.
That's an $800 savings. It was in really good condition too when he showed it last time on his live stream. It looked pretty much brand fucking new. And I think it was too because what's your buddy's name had a bunch of them, I think, that weren't even really used, right, Dan?
It's just not getting much airtime. Okay.
Yeah, it's just sitting on the shelf collecting dust.
You know
yeah,
what? Dan,
TJ couldn't. TJ can't afford to get that right now, anyway.
I'm being that you offered it to TJ first. I'm gonna let you talk to TJ first, see if he want to get it. If he don't, I damn sure will.
I'm gonna be completely honest, Jonathan. TJ probably can't afford to buy that right now.
Well,
we all know what's going on over
there. Out of respect, the offer was made for TJ.
Well, just message. Well, just message TJ and be like, "Hey, are you still interested in that? Because I'd like to buy it." See what he says.
Yeah, I'm
gonna reach out to him.
He's got first dibs, though. I respect that.
Well, it's been used 6 times.
Yeah, that's barely. Yeah, Clinton. I keep forgetting Clinton's name. Yeah, Clinton. Yeah, 6 times. Shit, that ain't nothing. That's hardly any use. Because we all know you spend maybe 30 minutes flying at a time anyway, so that's what, maybe 3 hours worth of flying? That ain't nothing.
Then mostly on the road on the bikes. Yeah, I need to holler at TJ.
I would talk to you, honestly, if I was you, I would, even if TJ said he wanted it, I'd talk about it buying it anyway. You don't need to be buying
it. Nah, if TJ's gonna get it, I'm not a cutthroat. I ain't about to do that. But if TJ tell me he ain't gonna get it, Dan, I'm sending you some money for that, Holmes. Just hold that. I'm gonna get it.
Most likely, if you contact Most likely, if you contact TJ, he's just going to tell you to get it.
Yeah, I talked to him. I've been crying about flying in the rain since it all started. Everybody's like, "Why you want to fly in the rain?" Shit, I've seen some movies with flights in the rain. That shit is nice.
And it's got acro mode too, Jonathan.
I don't know nothing about that yet.
No, but I'm saying it has that ability though. But if you're flying over the water, you let the water take the crash and just go pick it up in the boat.
Nah, that drone will actually lift up out of the water. That drone will actually go underwater, move around, and then come back up and lift up out the water.
Yeah.
So you mess around and go in the water with that drone, you ain't got a problem. You bring on.
Oh, he said he doesn't even think it has 25 minutes of use. Wow, yeah, that's nothing. So you're pretty much getting a new drone.
For the company. I believe you get that 25 minutes of use. Hell yeah. So
that's what I'm saying, Mark, is everybody's always like, "Man, I wish my drone was waterproof," and they're always worried about flying over water. I'm like, well, if that's the case, you buy a good splash drone, and that's your water drone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if it decides to fall out of the sky all of a sudden, and it's going to land in the water, and you just go out and pick it up, it will float, so you won't lose it.
What's the weight on them?
They're Dan, they're a little like I would say if they're waterproof, is it the Phantom one a little bit heavier than your standard DJI Phantom? I'm assuming it's probably going to be a tad heavier. They're a little bit more bulkier and beefier because of the waterproof.
Yeah.
It looked like it might weigh about as much as the Edge 2S. I don't know. I've never actually felt one. So
is it sub 250?
No.
No.
It's going to be like Air 2S, Mavic 3, something like that, around that size.
Right, so it's not something Laura could fly.
Oh, look at that! It can do turtle mode in the water, Jonathan.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. if that drone goes in the water, you can literally take off from the water, under the water. You come right on back up in the air. I watched a lot of videos on that drone.
But like I said, it's like nobody ever talks about that company, and they make really good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a little more pricier, obviously, because of what you're getting. And as far as I'm under the understanding, the camera quality's pretty much on par with DJI. Probably not as many features, but
Which
think-
model is it?
it's the the Spry Plus. It's an FPV splash drone,
Yeah.
and it has acro mode and all that.
Right. See, that's the two things that I would enjoy about it. One, I want a waterproof so I can fly in the rain, but I would have the chance to learn how to fly FPV with it as well.
Well, think about it, bro. You could go fuck around in the lake and land it and take off and land it and take off and playing around.
I got just the part for it.
It's the FD1.
I'm not sure.
Well, it
Yeah.
has full GPS mode, like Dan says, so you can fly it like a DJI, but it does have acro mode as well, so it's kind of a 2-in-1 drone. You know.
Does it have a return to home feature on it?
I think you'd like it, Jonathan. I think it's going to be a little different getting used to the controller and the program, but other than that, you wouldn't have trouble picking that up. It'd take a couple times. You'll get it down.
Yeah. Oh, treasure. I put about 5-10 feet in the air and learn the controls before I decide to actually spread her wings.
Is it?
Yeah,
is
look at
it the little guy like this?
Yep, that's it. The Spry, but he's got the Spry Plus.
Yeah, it's got the return to home. Yeah.
But yeah, that's it's
Yeah,
similar
man.
to that one right there. Yeah.
David, if she's taking the fly out these tests.
See, they're a little bit more chunky because of the waterproofness, but you can't sleep on those drones. That thing's fast. Like I say, and the screen and everything's built right into the controller too, so it's kind of like a smart controller. But everything's waterproof, the camera, everything.
Right,
Like
there it is. That's that bird.
the Phantom version, dude, you can land in the water and film underwater with the camera while it's floating on the water.
Yeah. I want to say that one does it too. That one right there.
Yeah, it does the same.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it can, but that's more of like a Phantom type camera on the front, where the Phantom version, it has the camera that hangs underneath. So when you land in the water, it's going to go down way under the water.
Well, yeah, you're talking about this version here.
Yeah, see that version right there, you can land that shit underwater and the camera is 100% waterproof. That looks like one of their older drones though.
Yeah, it's an old one.
But no, like that one right there. All that's waterproof, everything. You can land it under the water and film underwater if you want. So if you're in a really nice area that's got really crystal clear water that you can see to the bottom, you could land that thing and film some fish swimming underwater or whatever.
Yep.
And the controller's waterproof, Dan said. But I mean, if people that go out on boats all the time, like Ray Kelly and stuff, I don't know why they don't look into these drones.
Have a splash drone, yeah.
These are perfect for somebody that's out on the water all the time in a boat, because you don't have to worry about if it wrecks into the water or anything. It will literally float. You can just pull right up to it, pick it up out of the water. Something does happen.
Going out, Mom?
No, that's all the cheapy drones. Tenzing and Hollystone.
Yeah,
Swell Pro even has a fish finder. Look at that.
Oh, the controller's waterproof too. They make GPS style camera drones as well.
Yeah, show him the. Show Jonathan the big one there. Yeah, look at this, Jonathan.
What's that?
That's the one. The one
Oh,
that
that's like a
camera.
Phantom. That's like a Phantom though.
Yeah, and the camera can go underwater.
It's like a fan. For some, I don't know. I think I just don't like the way the Phantoms look.
I was never a fan of the Phantom look either.
Yeah, the look just, but it's badass. I ain't gonna take nothing from it now.
Well, the sad part about it is, when I had Phantoms, if you were any kind of wind or whatever, and you go to take off and it wasn't balanced, it would just tip over on the ground, you know?
Oh, it got prop wash real easy.
Yeah, right over to it would stop, and it would be on those two arms, be boom like this because it was.
Well, it got prop wash, so when you took off and landed, you wanted to be quick about it. You didn't want to hover right over the ground because it would get that weird prop wash shit going, and then it would want to flip.
I don't know, Paul.
So-
You might have had the propellers on wrong.
No, they were the Phantoms were really known for doing that. Yeah.
Here you go, guys. This was 7 years ago. This is me flipping a pancake in slow
Up in
mo.
the air, up in the air. Yeah, that's how you do it.
That looked like a tortilla.
I ain't gonna
thin as hell.
lie, David. That's the whole damn pan, man.
Well, and the thing of it is you noticed that he flipped it, but the part that wasn't flipped over on top, it wasn't brown at all. It was just white.
Too early.
So
Too
so
early.
what you're saying, David, that was
Well,
the
it
last
might
time you
be-
did it
Flipped
successfully.
it too early.
Yeah, but it might be
early.
their type of mix that doesn't brown it like
No,
ours does.
actually, it was the light above the cooker. It was a very bright light.
Oh,
I didn't
Yeah,
see any
did.
bubbles on it either.
Yeah, but if you
When
look,
you flip a pancake, it doesn't fold. Like,
Yeah, but when we came to the
I don't know how to
conclusion
make
that their
pancakes.
yeah, but their pancake mix is different than ours. We've already found that out.
yeah,
So it
Well,
might not brown
it
like
was
ours
American.
does.
He said it was American pancake.
today was American pancakes. That was a standard British pancake.
Okay.
Yeah, that thing was thin as hell
half-ass
too, though.
cooked. Is that standard British half-ass cooked?
Oh my god!
What was that?
No, but that look how thin it was, though, Paul. That was as thin as a.
Well, yeah, it was a tortilla. That's all it was.
Oh, it was a pancake.
He was flipping a tortilla.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What's up, Dan?
So that was actually the last time he flipped one successfully.
It's all right. I was when I saw Swell Pro, then I was like, "Am I getting ready
Dan's
to
gonna
do this
Dan's
guy?"
gonna show you what he's got.
I knew it was
Yeah.
What's up,
Dan.
Dan?
I got to figure out how to turn the camera around on this silly thing first.
Yeah, I know. Whatever happened, Dan, when all the cameras had a little button on it, right on the face, you just hit it and it just went to the
Still,
back.
still does. You just gotta know
Yeah,
where it is.
yeah, there you
All
go.
right, Jonathan, you still there?
Now give him a sec. He'll be back. He walked off us right when you came in.
He
told
went
me
to go
nerd.
get his he went to go get his checkbook, I think.
He had to go in and say, get that cash money.
Hey, I'll take that blanket though, Dan.
Hey, no, that's actually my sheet, bro. I'm a nerd. What can I say?
Okay, I don't want your sheets. I know what you've been doing.
Probably what that is. Hey,
You really don't want
Ew,
the blanket,
gross.
bro.
that's actually part of the. That's actually part of the sheet. See,
No close-ups, no close-ups.
I want to run a black light through Dan's room. So
Bro,
how
go
the hell did you
for
get
it.
it on the ceiling?
I
No, you
better
don't.
check first.
David's been showing us how to flip tortillas.
Pancakes.
Yeah, he calls them pancakes, Dan. Have you ever known a pancake when you flip it that it bends in the middle and folds?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
The UK pancakes were not your pancakes.
Well, if I was doing that, I'd be putting like cherry filling or something inside of it.
Well, that's what I did today with the American ones. I put strawberry, blueberry, and banana in there.
Yeah, that's when I would roll it, flip. La, 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 la.
What happened to
Come on,
Jonathan?
Jonathan.
Jonathan, you're missing out. The bidding war started.
No, it's a crazy deal for whoever wants it, bro. It's just sitting here taking up space on my shelf, which I really need to clear my shelf because
And
too much
Dan,
crap on it.
that happens to everybody. I mean, it's like I had Phantom sitting over here. I had Inspire sitting over here. Finally,
Bro.
decided I got to pass them on somebody to enjoy them. You know.
Dude, I got 3 drones left, and one of them's at my buddy's right now getting worked on because he's doing some stuff for me, but that's all that's left. That little guy, that one in my 3-inch. I don't have, like, dude, the shelf used to be full. I had another shelf that was full. Like, this is what's left. This is literally all that's left is this. Nothing. There's nothing left.
Yeah.
I just said this hobby's kind of dying for me, man. I'm sad. I'm sad watching it go out.
Yeah,
So,
but you seem to be enjoying the bikes more, so.
I am. Well, it was my first love. I only stopped riding bikes because of my health stuff. So I had to
I
find
thought
something
I was
else.
your first love. What the
No,
fuck?
bro. No. I cheated on you.
Oh, so this is the boyfriend that
This is one of them, David.
Oh, did you catch that last night? Were you watching? Happen to be watching Paul's last night, Dan?
I stopped in for a minute.
Oh, because did you hear the part about Tim and the boyfriend?
No.
Oh my god, dude! So Tim's sitting there and he's like, "Yeah, I used to."
Didn't Laura send it you?
Oh yeah, hold on. I'll play the audio. Hold on, listen. Oh my god, it was fucking hilarious. There, let me share audio and just listen to Tim really closely. Let me turn the volume up.
Oh, I'm not blowing. Hold on.
That's wrong one.
Wrong one. Shit.
That one.
I understand the notes. I'll be able to play songs on it.
I used to tune my trumpet to a clarinet. My boyfriend, or my boy, my
Oh!
brother.
So that's what he means when he said he blew up the dunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, I didn't say boyfriend. I said, bro, you said boyfriend. And then you stopped.
Yep, he committed. Somebody get John. Call his ass. I gotta do
Jonathan.
stuff, man. I got stuff to do, bro.
I don't have his phone number.
Well, he's on there. His phone's literally what he's using to stream, so calling him probably ain't gonna do anything. He's either using it. Oh, there he is.
Jonathan, get on
We've
here.
been sitting here waiting. Dan's on here trying to show you the
Dan's
drone.
on here going to show you his
I'm
drone.
sorry, I went to the back of the house.
Oh, you want to pin him or put him, spotlight him? Paul, I'm not co-host.
What's that?
All right, there you go.
John, you ready, bud? So TJ, John, whoever, like I said, man, $400. It's been flown literally, I think, 6 times. That's been the reality of the life of this drone. Just because we got it for testing from the company when they sent us the Acro firmware, they sent us one that was Acro capable. So that's this one. This one's literally maybe got 25 minutes of flight time since we got it. It's still in like brand new shape. You can see there's dust on the props. Look.
Yeah.
It's been just sitting here collecting dust, doing nothing. So I don't even think there's a scratch on this. It does shoot in 4K. It's completely GPS dependent capability, and everything's still in the box perfectly. 2 batteries.
Oh yeah, it looks brand fucking new.
Everything. I mean, like I said, bro, it barely even got used at all. It's just sitting here. So look at the screen's all like dusty. Collecting dust.
And it's 4K, Jonathan. So it's up there with the rest of your drones.
Definitely.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like you can watch regular TV on it too.
Right? Well, it still does. It still does
Ain't seen that
analog.
on the screen in years.
They needed instant reaction time, so it still does analog. That's the antenna for the analog signal. But it
Okay.
gives you a lot of telemetry data, bro. If you thought your DJI was giving you a lot of telemetry data, wait till you see the screen on one of these things, man. It's like, what is going on? You'll have way too much data. You'll have to decipher what you want and change it in the menu.
Right.
It's interesting.
That's a nice little chunky boy too.
But
I
like
actually
said,
like the look of that drone.
original manuals in there, and I think we actually have the write up for the Acro mode, so you can make switches, but it gives you everything labeled right on there. I forget which one we set up as. Oh, here we go. Addy was set up for Acro, so if you flip into Addy, it's not going to be angle trajectory. It's going to be full manual controls. So if you end up switching into Addy, that's what's going to happen. Circle flight mode is easy. You just activate it, and wherever it's at, it'll start doing a circle of whatever's in front of it at that point in time. It's not gonna line lock like DJI. You actually have to position it, but it'll start automatically going into a circle. And then GPS is standard mode,
And
which is
it's all
far more.
marked.
and there's your return to home. Boop, beep, 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 coming back. And then there's a whole
That's
bunch of
pretty-
other little switches and craziness if you want to figure out what all of them do.
That's pretty cool.
Comes with the manuals and everything.
Everything, plus we upgraded the props to be able to handle acro
How many
mode, so-
batteries?
2. Yeah. They're still in good shape. They're not swelled.
25
no
minutes.
swelling. What's that?
Flight
So they
time.
25-minute flight batteries?
It's a pretty heavy drone, bro. I think you're gonna get more around 17 to 20 minutes out of it.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's once you I mean it's a bulky, you can see, dude, it's a bulky fat girl. So
Yeah.
once you add in the weight, dude, it's doing a lot of stuff on a I want to say this is a 2S or 3S. This is a
That size, I would assume 3.
what's that?
That's like an
That-
Air 3 battery. It's like
It's
an Air
11
3
point,
battery.
yeah, it's 11.4, so it's a 3S.
I was gonna say that size, I would assume it'd be a 3S.
So it's actually a high voltage battery, but yeah.
Are the batteries still on the market to be bought?
Of course.
Okay,
I'm not
sure.
saying they're cheap, but these ones don't even
Well,
have
no,
like
I'm
I
with
think
you.
only one of them was charged. I don't even think this one's seen a charge. I think this one's brand new with no charge cycles on it.
Still in storage mode.
Yeah. And then this one is the one that we were using. So, but like I said, they're not fat or expanded at all. They're still in perfectly good shape, man. Just hasn't been used. Just been sitting. Everything's in storage.
Yeah, I think you'll like that, Jonathan. I think you'll have some fun with that.
I know I will.
Yeah, for how much? 400?
400,
That's
yeah.
all $400, bro. Like I said, they're
And
still
they're-
selling brand new for 1,200. So, and it doesn't have
Yeah, we-
those won't be anywhere near as set up as this one. This one is fully rigged out. This one's, I mean, look at the transmitter, bro. It's set up for acro mode. See, it goes full
Well,
dead stick.
Not only is he getting a good deal, but like you said, that one's got more mods on it than your standard
Oh, yeah.
one you'd buy.
This one's ready. This one you don't have to do anything to. It's just ready to go.
Oh yeah, I'd jump on that, Jonathan.
So,
That's
but
a
like
good
I said,
deal.
collecting dust at this point, man. Somebody gives
Send
me
them the
400.
money, Jonathan. Send them the money.
Hold on.
Oh, he's on the phone with TJ now. You might make a deal. Hold on.
Wait, what's going on now? What?
You got $400?
what?
$400?
Yeah,
For what?
for a drone.
I don't really need any more drones. What
My
There you go,
man.
Jonathan.
There you go,
There you
Jonathan.
go.
You
That's it.
win.
Don't tell him anymore. Don't tell him anymore.
Yeah, it don't matter. You just said you ain't buying no more drones. So that's right.
No takebacks.
Well, are you trying to sell your Air 2S?
I'm not selling the drone.
He's trying to buy one.
But listen. I'm gonna keep it 300 with you. Somebody selling the drone and they thought of you first, right?
Right.
So now, I would like to get that same drone, but me being me, I'm not a cutthroat. So I called you to see if you had $400 or if you was even interested in buying another drone.
I don't know. Money's kind of tight right now.
Say no
There you
more.
go.
That-
No
Say
problem.
no more now. Hang up on his ass.
What drone are you trying to sell?
What?
I'm not selling. Okay, TJ, I'm gonna tell you what. I ain't gonna do you like that. Get on Paul's show right now. Are you at work?
No, I'm at the house. I'm just chilling.
Get on Paul's show right now.
Rewind it like 5 minutes.
He explained it to me. He still
TJ,
asked what drone
Hang
you
up
buy.
on him.
All right.
Hang up on him.
You can take Dan off spotlight now.
Hey,
TJ,
Jonathan, I
I'll
wouldn't.
give you 410. I'll give you 410.
Yeah,
No.
there you go. We
I
got
give
a
you
lot
a
of
Mini
bidding
3.
going.
I give you a Mini 3 Pro with
David, take
47-minute
Dan off
flight
spotlight.
batteries.
No,
Screen
keep him
control.
on. He's better looking than you.
Oh, fuck
He
off.
TJ should be on the way right now.
Just don't spotlight Justin. Don't spotlight Justin.
Yeah, I'm not trying to take advantage of anybody. Somebody wants a good deal, they can have one, bro. It's like I said, it's better than it's sitting on the shelf.
Now you
collecting
know why Kermit left Miss Piggy. Do it again, Justin.
He's a fuzzy frog.
Where is he? Is he in the chat? Where is he?
Give him a second. You confused him now.
I think you were being too nice to him because he
Dude, the
doesn't
minute he
have-
I don't need
said,
another draw. Click.
yeah, I'd have hung up on his ass. I've been like, fuck you,
Right.
man.
he told you no, he wasn't interested 3 times, Jonathan.
Right.
Look,
You know how
when-
you guys
when I
confuse.
said all right, he was like, but wait a minute. I said, okay, I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna, I ain't gonna just rush you out of it. I'm gonna let him make it, let him make a decision. If he
Well,
want-
like
he
I
wants
said,
it
to be
first,
honest, everything TJ's told us, I don't
What we
think
know about TJ's
don't
life,
re-
he doesn't have the
he
money.
don't really need to be spending $400 anyway.
Not with the way things are going.
I wouldn't talk him into buying it.
I tell you what, Jonathan is the perfect gentleman. Honest to a T.
Here comes TJ now.
coming in.
DJ.
What's
DJ.
up?
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Dan?
So Dan wants to sell the Swell Pro or the Sprite
Wow.
Plus
And if
for
you don't take it,
$400, and Jonathan
Here.
wants it.
if you don't take it, Jonathan,
But here's the thing. I don't want to sell it. I will sell it because it's just collecting dust. Jonathan hit me up last night and said, hey, TJ had questions about your Swell Pro. I thought about it for a while. I was like, dude, it's just sitting on my shelf collecting dust. So then I was like, all right, I'll give TJ a killer deal if he really wants a Swell Pro. I'll sell it to you for $400. It's yours. But you have to pay for shipping too, man. Okay? So 400 plus shipping, right?
That'd
You
be
want it?
lovely.
It's yours. If not, Jonathan said he's jumping all over it. So it's kind of on you, man.
So is that the FPV drone you were talking about?
Show it to him, Dan. We're gonna
Yes.
keep it up. We're gonna keep it 300. Go ahead and show it to him.
All right. So the waterproof, full GPS, Swell Pro, full acro. I think it's maybe got 25 minutes of flight time on it. 4K camera, completely waterproof. It'll go underwater, bro. You can drive it like a submersible under the water. You can fly it into the water. Waterproof transmitter, 2 batteries, charger, everything you need. Manuals underneath it.
So is that where you can see what the drone is seeing on that screen right there?
Yes.
Oh,
It's like a smart controller.
oh.
Except the whole drone is completely waterproof. So if it goes in the water, it doesn't matter. It has self-righting feature. You just flip over, take off from the water again, and
TJ,
keep going.
don't feel bad. Right now, the way your life's going, I don't personally think that you should be extending yourself.
Yeah.
So where Jonathan just wanted your blessing to be able to buy it.
If Jonathan doesn't want you to come back and say, you son of a bitch, you know?
Oh, Jonathan, I'm sorry. You've got a bidding war now. East
I got
Coast
what? I got
said
a bidding war?
$200 and his big toe.
I mean, man, if I had a shit ton of money right now in a bank somewhere, if I had like a shit ton of money that I didn't know about, that I wish I knew about, I would definitely buy it from you. But I just
TJ, how would you buy it with a shit ton of money that you didn't know
Just
about?
tell
Just
TJ,
tell
just tell
Jonathan he can buy it.
yeah, you can go ahead and get it, Jonathan.
Okay, there you go.
I don't
My
have
man.
you know. I mean,
The money is
Jonathan
on the
dancing.
way.
Look at him. He's doing a happy dance.
yeah, if I had a shit ton of money
Dude,
right now,
$400 won't
Dan,
even
I'm
buy
gonna
me
hit you a
a
messenger, man.
I just
$400 won't even buy me a battery for my EV skateboard. It's like chump change, man. That's just
Right.
somebody getting a good
It's not
deal.
even
But
funny.
how much could you sell a big toe for? Because East Coast said $200 and a big
East
toe.
Coast East Coast just stroking everybody. But anyway, Jonathan, get
All right.
with Dan,
On
Oh, most
Spotlight.
definitely.
get him the money. And how much do you think? 25 to $50 to ship it?
Oh, it depends on how fast he wants it. I can snail mail it for probably $20.
Dan, you're
Oh, here comes another bidder.
I have two. Bring my 250. Do we have 250? I have two 250.
Yeah, Jonathan, it depends on how fast you want it, man. That's really what the shipping is going to come down to.
Well, he's in Georgia, so it probably wouldn't take that long, even with the snail mail.
Nah, I wouldn't say
Even
that
if you
long.
did snail mail, bro, you're still only looking at like 5 to 7 days.
No.
I would think
actually-
3
I actually
if he's
have-
in Georgia.
I actually I have people down there where y'all live at.
Anyway, if you send somebody with cash in hand, they can buy it.
Yes, most definitely.
Well,
Most definitely. Yeah, that got my name on it, Dan. We're gonna talk offline.
well, if anything, what you do is send Dan the money for it. He can take it to the post office, ship it, and then send you a shot of the receipt with the tracking number, and you just send him whatever it costs to ship it.
Right. And that's exactly
Yeah.
how I would do it. I would just tell
And
him what
then-
the shipping was after the fact, and he would just send him out.
Yeah.
Hell, if I had the money to do it, Dan.
Here we
I
go.
would-
Hey, time out. Time out. You passed.
Well, no, I mean, I'm just saying.
Relax yourself, TJ.
Okay,
It's a bit like eBay.
Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this.
I just want. I just wanted to
Today's
make-
Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. TJ, I'm gonna give you till Friday to debate about it with yourself. See what you want to do. Anytime after Friday 12 midnight, I'm calling Dan for that. drop.
He doesn't need to get that though. Seriously.
TJ don't have the money right now. He
Oh,
can't have it.
Jonathan, just go for it.
Yeah,
TJ,
you just get it. He doesn't need to do it, and we're being. TJ knows that he don't need to be buying another drone right now.
You're muted, TJ. Okay.
Why does Paul keep
Right.
muting me?
Oh,
Oh my god.
no,
TJ.
seriously though, TJ don't need to buy another drone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
mean,
just
like,
go
if
ahead and get it, Jonathan.
Relax, TJ.
TJ. Jonathan's just done something to you. He's eBay sniped you live on YouTube.
Nah, I didn't snipe. I could have sniped.
Jonathan
but I
just
didn't
helped you there,
snipe.
TJ.
Like I said, Jonathan, I would just go ahead and get it. He don't. We all know.
I
TJ
wouldn't
don't
wait
need
till
to
Friday. Just take care of it.
Well, can I just say something?
No, bro, you're cut off.
All,
Come on, TJ.
All I was gonna say was, if I did have the money,
Oh,
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
let him finish.
Let him finish.
stop being rude.
Well, TJ, it doesn't make a difference because Jonathan's going to buy it. You're off the hook.
Well, no, like what I was gonna say was, if I did have the money, if I had the money to buy another drone, I mean, I have 3 of them, but like if I did have the money to buy another drone, I would drive over to Dan's house and get it. Like if I did have the money, if I had like $400 in my hand, like I would drive to his
But
house and get it.
even by Friday, you don't have an extra 400 to be playing with right
You're
now.
not going to be coming up with the money, especially the situation in your life that's going on right now. You don't need to focus on that.
Yeah,
Focus on your life.
yeah.
Like I said, I would just go ahead and get it, Jonathan. Don't. We're just looking out for you, TJ.
I'm
Yeah,
trying,
I appreciate it.
I'm trying to read his face now.
He's good.
Well, I mean, later on, Jonathan, down the road, if you get bored with it and it's working great still, you can turn around and sell it
Bored?
to TJ later.
bored with what? A
I'm
drone?
saying, like, yeah.
Ain't no such thing for
But,
me.
okay. Well, then go ahead and get it.
I don't listen. I can't get bored with a drone. Cause unlike y'all, I don't have no woman. So guess what? Those my babies.
I wish I had a lottery ticket sitting around
Poor
somewhere.
Dan says, I'll give you 5 minutes of my time, and he's been on there for a half an hour for Christ.
Oh, it's all right, man. Not that worried about it,
Do you not fly that thing much, Dan?
dude. It just
No.
sits on the shelf, man.
He said it only has like 25 minutes of flight time on it.
End of the
That's
life
it.
of this thing. It just sits on the shelf, and then you push this down, you lock that over.
He's into other things.
Yeah, he's into his bikes. So.
Yeah, he's into motorcycles, really. He likes drones, but he's into motorcycles.
Yeah, I've been teaching him a lot to try to get his channel up and going for him.
There you go. You can see it's got a ton of data. Still initializing the data log.
Just
Oh yeah, I
forget
can
about
really
it,
see the.
TJ. Forget it about it, TJ.
Yeah.
I can really see the spooge staying on your sheet now.
Man, I wish I did have a lottery ticket.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
I don't wish I had a lottery ticket. I wish I had a winning lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Exactly, Donald.
Exactly.
I was waiting for Donald to correct him on that. So I was thinking the same thing when he said that.
So there you go, man. You've seen it turn on and all that stuff. It's
Who's
just
that
been pretty-
comedian? Kyle something. He says he doesn't understand how people who play the lottery aren't more scared of thunderstorms.
Oh, and Jonathan, if you buy it, bro, these are labeled. Make sure you put these on the correct antenna leads. One's 2.4, the other one's 5G.
Right.
5.8. If you don't, you'll risk burning out the board.
Well, can you just leave them on there and just fold them in?
I mean, no, because they have specific spacing. They just
No,
unscrew
you
them
just
and
have to
whatever.
pay attention when you put them on.
Yeah, yeah. Like you said, you get it wrong, man. You're gonna be burning out a VTX. You're not gonna be happy.
Right.
Yeah, Dan. Well, exactly. Mark Dan's just going to take that 400, buy a bike, and then sell for 1,000.
Probably, actually, more like 3,000. But yeah.
Nice.
Now you have to take the props off and the
Oh
close.
yeah. So I'll take them off, and then what I do is I just slide them under here, and then I zip it shut. So.
Triple blaze. Okay.
There you go, Jonathan.
Sweet. Yeah, we'll definitely talk.
Hey, you wanted your opportunity. You got it.
Dan,
don't be mad at me, man.
Dan, you'll take PayPal, right?
I mean, yeah. As long as he makes up the difference of what they're going to pull out.
That's what she said.
No, I've been.
Yeah, they pull out chunk.
I'll do a cash app if anything.
There you go.
Even Cash App, they take.
Well, if you send it as family and friends, the $400 might be maybe $2 or $3 in fee.
True.
If
You could
that.
do it through PayPal if you did it on family and friends.
Yeah, don't do it as business because then they'll hold that shit for like a month.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have mine registered on the business.
That reminds me, I had a payment pending in PayPal.
Donald, how you been, man?
All right, boys.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of here.
Dan, thanks for coming
All
in.
right,
Catch you later, Dan.
See you,
Yep.
Dan.
I gotta
Take
get
a
out of
look.
here. Have fun.
All right.
Wait a minute.
Oh, he's fingering the hell out of that camera. No, like when I sent Matt those drones and shit over to Australia, he accidentally sent the money as a business transaction. PayPal was like, well, we need to hold it for 40 days just to make sure that if he wants to do a return, he can return the items. I said, that son of a bitch better not return anything. I said, I gave them to him for free. I said, that was my friend. He was just paying the shipping. It was literally 40 some dollars. And they held it for 40 days and wouldn't let unlock it just in case he wanted to, because they assumed I was a business that sold him something. Instead of say he forgot to send it to his family and friends. They do mark if it's over a certain amount, but it's very, very low. Like Sarah sent me $200 a couple weeks ago to my PayPal card to pay a couple bills, and it was like I think 50 cents or something. It was very low fee.
Yeah, the best thing about PayPal is, it's like if like you got a debit card or whatever, you just pay with PayPal and it's just boom, boom, and it's done,
Yeah, it's there instantly. Yeah.
Yeah, Zelle is better.
What's better?
Zelle
That's the
transfers
one all the
directly to your
banks
account.
use, right?
That's
Yeah,
the Dyke channel, Zelle?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's a direct bank-to-bank transfer, and you don't get a big chunk taken out.
Yeah, all the major banks use Zelle.
Oh hell, use Zelle.
Oh hell, he's
Well, I mean, PayPal's nothing though. I mean, PayPal's so easy to use.
Well, PayPal is so universal too. It's like PayPal and Zelle is a commercial thing.
I'm sorry, but if I'm getting a payment from a client, 15% or whatever they take out is not nothing.
Well, that's why your client should cover it. That's what some businesses do with PayPal.
But clients don't see that as covering that payment. They see that as their total payment, and now you're increasing their payment, and that's not the way they see it. So I always prefer Zelle.
It would be if that's their payment of choice, then you have a right to demand that they pay.
If you're using PayPal as a commercial item.
No, what I'm saying is if the company themselves that's paying Donald, if that's their payment of choice and they're choosing to use PayPal, then they should cover the fee. Now, if I get what Donald's saying. If Donald's saying, I only use PayPal, and then that I get what you're saying, the company shouldn't have to cover that. But if the company's requiring that you use PayPal, then they should have to cover that fee because that's their requirement. If you know the person on a personal level, I mean, pretty well, and you've worked with them a lot, you just have to send it as family and friends. Really no big deal. Still gets recorded.
Jonathan's working his transaction out right now.
No, you know what?
Oh yeah, that's true. If you're going international, that might be a different thing. In which case, you might even do crypto.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. I'm trying to find the headset.
I wish I
That's
had.
how me,
I wish I had a Bitcoin account.
that's
I know,
how
it's
me and
funny.
Matt and
You know, you have to put money into Bitcoin.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish I had one.
TJ's over there going, damn.
well, think about this, TJ. Think about the guy that back in the early
Bought a
2000s
pizza.
that he had 10,000 Bitcoins, bro, and sold them and traded a guy for 2 large pizzas.
Oh my God, that's retarded.
And the thing is those each one of those Bitcoins would be worth at its highest was worth like $60-some thousand.
God, that's so stupid. Trading Bitcoin for two.
Yeah, but back then,
No,
dude,
back
they
then it
didn't
wasn't
think
stupid. Back then it
Back
wasn't worth
then,
anything.
There was pennies for Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he thought they weren't going to be worth anything, so he sold them. And then there was another guy that had over $100 million in Bitcoins on a hard drive,
And lost his
and
hard
his
drive.
wife threw it in the trash, thinking
Oh,
it was
God.
trash. It got taken to a landfill. Now they know whereabouts in the landfill it is because that trash companies actually keep track of where they dump
Yeah.
by date in certain parts of the landfill. And he told anybody that can go to the landfill and find it, he'd split it with them. And people went out there for a long time digging through that landfill trying to find it.
Did somebody actually try to find? Did actually?
No, they never did find it. I don't even know if people are still looking for it because that was like was about 7-8 years ago that happened.
Yeah.
Dan, if you're still online, I'm gonna get that from you tomorrow.
You got him on Messenger, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, I got him a
Okay.
message and his phone number. I
I
thought
was
he
gonna
might
say
still
if not,
been online.
okay, I was gonna say if not, I'll hook you up with his info.
Yeah, I just sold my
How's
Mini
this
3 Pro for I just sold my Mini 3 Pro for $475 just so I could send Dan the 400 and the 75 for shipping and handling to get that sweat pro.
Well, like I said, what you do is send Dan the 400. He'll go to the post office, he'll ship it, and then he'll send you the what amount that it costs to ship, so you just
Alexa,
pay the exact
where's my
amount.
package?
Because it might be $30. You don't want to overpay, you know.
Nah, it ain't gonna matter. I want that waterproof drone. So
Yeah, I expect to see
I
some
can fly
videos in the
around.
next couple
Yeah,
weeks.
right? Exactly. I want to see some footage.
I
We
I
wanna-
want to see
I
some
need-
videos of you landing in the water, bro. That'd be-
You don't hear me. For the longest I've been screaming, yo, does anybody fly in the rain? Everybody be like, why would you want to fly in the rain? What?
Yep.
Now Jonathan's going to be flying.
Yeah, if I
in the
had
rain.
the extra money, I would have been in there.
Post the videos.
That's true, Donald. You would have been like Forrest Gump back in the day.
Running,
No,
I'm
but
flying in the rain.
If you wouldn't have sold it, you would have been like him today.
well,
But
let's see
how
here.
early did you buy it? Was it back in like the 80s or
It was
90s?
in the early 2000s is when I sold that.
Yeah, if you would have got it back in like the early
Look here,
90s, oh god.
Oh yeah,
Jonathan, you're gonna love that,
Oh yeah.
especially with all the stuff that comes with it. 2 batteries and everything for $400. Oh my God!
Well, and there's still the support on it, and you can still buy parts and everything for it too.
Is there a charger for the battery?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Everything's there.
everything's there.
Well, what's awesome about that drone is anyone that you would buy off eBay, it doesn't have all the special upgrades that Dan has on that drone. See, Clinton got it from Swell Pro. Him and Clinton did to do a review on it. And Swell Pro added a bunch of mods to it.
They
So
did?
he's got a bunch of extra mods on it. Yeah, the standard one
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
have.
it's an updated version.
Yeah, so you're getting a modded out one, dude, that a lot of them don't have on it.
Oh, nice. I didn't even realize that.
What's up, Tim? How's it going, man?
You're
yeah,
lucky man.
There's your brother.
Tim.
yeah. The
Where
stuff
is
that I sold back then would
In the
be
chat.
worth a little over $500,000 today.
Oh, I know you kicking yourself in the ass.
Yeah. Well, it was only 1,000. Well, $1,300, something like that. And then
Oh yeah, that's all, and then transferred into $500,000.
yeah, and so I was like, we need it for the
And whatever you spent it on, do you still have whatever you spent it on?
the house.
Oh, okay, so yeah,
But
you
it would
invested in your
it-
house. So.
Yeah, but if I would have kept it, it would have paid for this
Paid
house
your-
plus extra.
And your deck too. We
Okay.
paid for your new deck.
Yeah, I would have covered that.
Probably an in-ground pool too.
Johnny's getting one of them. He's I think he's still in the process of well they got the actual pool in the ground, but I think they got
The
it.
in-ground pools are
Okay.
expensive,
Yeah.
especially if you get the one with the hot tub on it off of it. Talking about a lot of money.
Mr.
Yes.
Jackson is in the chat.
For just a basic in-ground pool, you'd probably be looking at 30-40 grand easy. If it wasn't all like, super decked out one.
Big brother, we got a spot reserved just for you. Come on in, fill it up, man.
He is probably up late. 'Cause
He's
he
getting
couldn't
up ready
sleep.
for work.
Or he's getting up. No, it's too early for that.
He's getting his first beer in.
Because he usually doesn't get up for work till Laura's about around 3 p.m. our time. So he's probably just up because he couldn't sleep. Either that or he got today off for some reason. I wouldn't think so because that site's pretty busy. Yeah, he just woke up. But you wouldn't be getting ready for work, Tim, for what, like another 2-3 hours, right? Oh, it's 3:22. Oh, it is earlier there, isn't it? Keep forgetting the time change. Fuck. With the daylight savings time, that's right. So you'd be going to work in a couple hours.
David, what time you going on today?
I'm going on in 9 minutes.
9 minutes, okay.
Yeah, so you got an hour and a half.
TJ, man, don't look like that. You make me feel bad.
Dude.
Oh no, there's other things going in his life that it's got.
Yeah, I know that. I'm trying to snatch him up out of it.
So,
It gonna be all right.
is your wife coming home today, TJ, or you
Yeah,
don't know?
She was here last night, and she's in Delray now.
Okay. Let's go to show him now.
I
Look,
guess-
the East Coast is just trying to get your drone, Jonathan. He's like, "Oh, we'll pick it up and play with it, and then I'll mail it to you."
How many
So-
limbs you gonna sell, East?
He's like, "I'd cut my own dick off for that drone."
Yeah, you can have it. I ain't going that far.
Jonathan says you can have it. I just pissed through a straw.
I'm not going that far.
Well, okay, now we got TJ in a good mood. There we go.
There we go.
There it goes.
TJ, would you cut your dick off for a drone?
Come on, Joe, put on the clown nose.
Anthony said, TJ said, "I'd get my left nut for that drone."
Here you go, TJ.
Oh dear.
The nose, TJ.
Breathe, DJ, breathe.
What you say about Donald?
Yeah, that's what I said.
That's funny. Donald, see TJ laughing at you, man. We ain't gonna tell you why.
I forgive him.
Donald's been in a forgiving mood the last few days.
It's forgiveness that allows people like me to live in a society with people like you, Justin.
Oh, Donald's always good with the quips there.
Good one.
You know, TJ doesn't believe in giving yourself a pat on the back. It's a pat on your chest.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I hope to God TJ never has a heart condition when he's older. Jesus.
We went to the hee.
You literally have to keep it up.
Pat, hee.
You
Well,
guys can't make him stroke out, and then you're
right.
gonna feel bad.
On that note, to save TJ, I will see you all later. I'm going to.
I'll pop in here in a few minutes.
Bye,
No setup. We'll be over.
That's hilarious.
Catch you in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll meet you there, Dave. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was pretty good.
TJ,
Jonathan, are
you off today, man?
No, I'm off tomorrow.
You got to go in later, or you went in already?
No, I go in later. I go in at 3.
Okay. It's gonna be all right, man.
Yeah.
Gotta take it one day at a time.
Look how quick he just quit. He goes in the series. He was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm going to work at 3."
3 o'clock. Yep.
And
now he's back at it. I'm going to work at 3 o'clock. Hey!
Yeah, it was quick. Look how quick he just changed it up there.
I think Joe gets him every time.
I don't know, Tim. Yesterday we were literally sitting here talking. Nobody said anything funny, and TJ just busted out laughing. Apparently, he saw some Muppet or something on the TV, and it made him laugh.
I hope he doesn't have a laughing jag like that while he's driving. Holy cow.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That's funny. That's funny. That's funny. That's great. That's great.
Okay, TJ, I think we're going to call it, buddy.
Alrighty.
Everybody head over. David will be doing his live stream.
I'll see y'all later.
Jonathan's getting together to go get his new drone, and
He's getting it tomorrow.
Donald's busy. And Justin, you have a great day. And Joe, enjoy the Mardi Gras.
Catch a lot of
Later.
beats pies for us.
Yeah.
I'm not going. I'm just waiting for the night. I got to shoot tonight, so
Okay.
All
Bye
right.
for now.
later, y'all.